Hey guys, welcome back to TayMysticalMermaidLight. This is a bit of a disclaimer that I do not mean in disrespect by what I'm going to share. I'm just sharing with you what I received. Some of it may be on point, some of it may not be too on point, but I just want to share what I'm receiving. That previous video I did about films and when you do films on people who have passed on, my angels are saying that's so important that you guys know that spirits still live on. You always want to pay respect to spirits who still well, all spirits live on, but they're saying you still want to pay respect to spirits. So they're just cutting me off. So you still want to pay respect to spirits. Like you never want to do something just to profit off of someone's legacy, okay? And that's really coming through with the whole Selena movie. Like I said, it's really hard to fit someone's life into 2 hours, 1 hour. But they're saying that as much as they could get in there, they got in there. So something about that movie is, I'm telling you, it's blessed. I don't know in what way. I don't know who lit who connected with her. It could even be like a prayer. Someone had a moment to themselves where they asked her, is this okay? Like, can we do this? But I do feel that someone lit a candle for her. Like, that stayed with me. Like I said, it could be family. It may not be family. It could be J-Lo who maybe did something to try to connect more with her energy. Maybe it was a prayer. But my ancestors came through and gave me a message, my angels and ancestors. They said an altar represents like a living, how do I say it? It's like a vessel. It represents something being, because you feed an altar. It's like, it's an energy. You feed it. It's like a vessel you give to. But they're saying that when they mention a candle lit, it's more of like an energy. Think about why you use candles, the different elements of an altar. They're saying that it may not be an altar of what I was thinking of. Like, I'm thinking a candle and water and food in her picture, but it could very well have been someone who's just keeping her memory alive. Like someone who's really praying to her. I know that sounds strange, but it clicked to me that someone really connected with her in some shape or form for that movie. Okay, that movie they had her permission. They had her permission. I don't know why they keep going over this. I don't know why there's a big emphasis on the Selena movie, but they're saying that the movie, I don't know if there's like maybe a family member question, like, are we doing this? Like, when was the movie made? That's what I want to know. I need to look that up. What year was the movie made? But anyways, I just keep getting that the movie was done as good as it could have ever like been done. Like, so I don't know if someone, you know how sometimes you think about things and you're like, man, did I do the right thing there? Like, did we release this, in enough time, or was it too early, or did we release it in enough time? Because if I'm not mistaken, Selena passed away was 94, 95, 96, somewhere in there, somewhere in the 90s, because I'm a 93 baby. So, but either way, and I know that movie is either late 90s. I think that movie was made in the 90s, if I'm not mistaken. So it's something about the time frame of it all, and they're saying that it was done as best as it could have been done, and she was on board with it. So like I said, I don't know how the movie, they make me want to do research on this movie, because like I said, it's always been in the house, it's always played, but I've never thought to look into it to see like who made it, or J-Lo's process of getting into the character Selena. But it's probably one of the best biographical movies. I always say that word wrong. It something about it stands tall and firm. I don't know how to say it, but someone did connect with her. I don't know how to explain it, but someone connected with her. Like someone, I don't know how to explain it to you, but when someone passes away, people have their own different things that they do to connect with people that pass away. Sometimes it's wearing their clothing, sometimes it's thinking of them, sometimes it's just like really getting in that mind frame of them being with you, like memories, and sometimes it's pictures, and then for some people it's literal altars. But I have to be real with you guys. When I started connecting with different spirits, I didn't have an altar. Okay, I didn't, because I didn't know, like, I knew of them, but I didn't know how to set one up. I had never set one up before. I was told by a spirit to set up an altar. Okay, so they told me what to put on the altar, and then I started learning more about altars. So, like, I hadn't even had one up for my mom. Like, I didn't know. I knew that when people passed away, they would light white candles. So I was like, oh, maybe I could light a white candle for my mom. But I didn't know anything about altars or anything like that. But I do feel in some type of way, someone was able to connect with her. I don't know how they did this. Like, earlier in that the first video, I said maybe someone lit a candle. Maybe someone did. But there's something about the way she came through. Like, wow. Okay, that's clear. I was just told that it was to set the record straight, like to set things straight. I hope that makes sense. To set it straight, meaning kind of like, you don't want to, you know how when you're in a conversation with someone and it gets like kind of heavy and you feel bad for ending the conversation heavy? It's almost like I don't want to end it like this. It's almost like her story wasn't supposed to be ended like that. She was supposed to have something else follow up after that to kind of give like, I know it's bittersweet. Either way, it's bittersweet, but to give, she didn't want to be remembered as someone who was murdered. You know, you don't want your life story to end with, I guess, however it was ended with the publicity and how things played out in the media. I don't know. I don't remember. I'm a 93 baby. But what they're saying is something to the effect that there was something that needed to follow it. Not that it was going to make it sweeter or make everything better, but it was supposed to leave people with the taste of her legacy instead of her death. You know what I'm saying? I hope that makes sense, but that's what they're coming through and telling me. But I need to do more research on her family. I need to do more research on her. I need to do more research on her story. And I need to watch the movie again. I haven't watched a movie since a teen. Because I'm telling you, it used to be on in my house all the time, you guys. But, you know, you just kind of like, it becomes like the background noise because you just seen it so many times. But it's bad that I've seen it so many times, but now here I am, I can't remember it all. So it's like I need to revisit the movie. And like I said, my mom loved Selena. So, and I liked her music. Although I wish I had knew more of her music. I wish I knew how to speak Spanish. So I sung one of her songs in singing lesson. It's a long story. You guys, I filmed another video. You're going to see what I filmed. And I'm going to attach this video to the next video that I filmed. So it's like a 3-segment video, okay? There's the original channel message I received that it will be posted. I think that's posted on Tuesday, and today's Wednesday. And I'm going to be posting this attached to another video I did today, okay? But everything I say and everything I do, I want you to know it's out of respect. Okay, I'm not the type of person to disrespect anyone's ancestors. That's just not how we get down. I get my butt kicked on the astral. I'm not doing that. I don't believe in that. You know, I'm someone who knows what grief is. Like, grief fucking sucks, excuse my French. Grief, you know, it hurts. You know, it really hurts. So I'm not the type of person, and I don't do celebrity readings. So when I feel called to do something and it has to do with a celebrity, that means that I was called to do it for some reason. I don't know what. I don't know why. And I must say, not everything is going to be on point, because as psychics and mediums, we're not always on point. We get bits and pieces, and it is how it is. We're like a radio station. It's like a channel, like the signal goes in and out. So bear with me. I do want to clear up something I said, I think in the video. I kept saying like Spanish people. I meant Latin people, okay? I'm Puerto Rican mixed with a bunch of other stuff. And well, I'm black and Puerto Rican, but my dad's white and Puerto Rican, and my mom's black and Creole. You get what I'm saying? Just to give you guys a breakdown of where I'm coming from. But my grandfather he worked a lot, and he didn't really teach us, didn't teach the family a lot about the culture, the Puerto Rican culture. We have a lot of family in Puerto Rico. My grandfather even moved back to Puerto Rico, but we didn't learn how to speak Spanish. We didn't learn anything about our culture, really. It's sad, but it is what it is, you know. But I meant Latin people when I mentioned it in the video. I think I kept saying Spanish people. I have to go back and watch it. I meant Latin people of all different cultures. Okay, I do want to put respect on, you know, on us and for us. I think I may have said it in a wrong way. I never wanted to be disrespectful in any way, shape, or form. And I definitely don't want to seem disrespectful to Selena's family, okay? Never. I mean this in the utmost respect and love. And she's inspiring. And the reason why I say I need to do research is because I want to learn more about her now. The fact that I felt a bit of a calling to her when I was a kid, but you're a kid, you don't go and do so much research. And now that I've had this experience with that channel message from last night and then channeling her today, I need to do research. I need to learn more about her. I need to honor her legacy in any way I can, so that when I have kids, I can teach them about her, and, you know, her legacy can continue going on. You know, if we teach our children about these iconic people, you know, she was very talented, extremely talented, and, you know, for sure, if she were still here, she would have been a huge, even bigger than, you know, what she was. You know, she was already a strong name and a strong talent and a legend, but she would have continued. I just know she would have continued. So we have to continue to keep her legacy alive and show her respect and love. And like I said, whenever I come through with these channel messages, especially if it has to do with people who are deceased, I will always show respect, and I always come from a place of love, because I don't believe in coming on here and talking about people who passed away and just for the sake of views and shit. I don't believe in that, okay? So I just want to set what I said yesterday right. I want to, like, you know, clear some things up, because they gave me some new channel messages, and I also want to clear things up when it comes to when I'm going to be sharing the video that's going to be coming after this video, okay? So which I may be able to attach to this video. So you'll see the video starts off a little quirky and weird, and I start rambling because I'm kind of nervous on how to tell you, how to get you guys to understand how I experience different spirits, how they come to me. And honestly, I'm still kind of shocked, like, oh wow, that was really her energy that came through. That was her that came through very briefly. Such a positive, uplifting spirit. Very motivational in a way. I don't know how to explain it. Very caring. And I mean, this is the type of person, just the energy I got from her. I'm in college, but she's the type of person I think I would write about, because I just feel inspired by her. There's something about her energy that I like a lot. When she came through, it was very peaceful and very calming. And I'm telling you, I don't know who did this, but someone connected with her so well with that movie. And maybe she was waiting for them to make the movie. I don't know, because it's almost like that movie was meant to be made. Does that make sense? It was meant to be made. And there are a lot of movies floating around here about people who passed on that weren't meant to be made. Okay, they shouldn't have been made. And that movie about Selena, though, that it was done well, but let's just say that there was so much squeezed into a short amount of time. Like, you know, that's just how movies are. You're not going to get everything, and you're going to get bits and pieces, because it's a movie, you know, it's not a book. So I don't know why they're stressing this, but it's just something about, it's this empowering energy. I don't know how to explain it. It's empowering. It's joy filled. I have the chills like up and down my neck and my shoulders and arms, and there's so much love here. Like, it's a real peaceful, happy, like down to earth vibe, and I love it. And I just want to send much respect to Selena once again, and much respect to anyone who may watch this. Do know that I come from a good place. I truly mean well, and I hope that this video is taken well. And obviously, if you don't have anything nice to say, please keep it moving. All right, God bless. Hey guys, I don't even know how to start this reading. this is going to feel more like a personal vlog entry. I'm really trying to figure out how to start this reading, because it's going to be start this video because it's going to be a little strange and it's going to throw people, and some people are going to be weirded out by it, and some people are going to understand where I'm coming from. But I felt really called to come on here, put myself together, and to do this video for you guys. So let's start with some of the things that's been happening for me personally, and then I'm going to go into the reason why I'm doing this video. So recently, I always connect with my ancestors, but recently I've been singing a lot more, and I've been thinking about getting back into drawing and drawing fashion, which is something that I used to do when I was younger. And I've been working more on trying to use my throat chakra and to not be afraid of what people think. And my ancestors and spirit guides want me to use my throat chakra a lot to communicate and to also sing in my readings. And I'm not sure why, but I guess that's why certain people are able to sing, whether they consider themselves great singers or in between, or I feel that I'm not the best singer, but I, of course, with training, I could be better. But I do feel that sometimes you're given different talents or skills so that you can use it in a certain way. So for those who know a little bit about me, well, for those who don't know anything about me, let's start there. I used to take singing lessons. Like, I was really big in singing. I wanted to be a singer, and I wanted to be an entertainer. I've always sung, I've always danced, and I've always drawn. Okay, I've always been someone who's naturally gifted at drawing. I've never taken an art class, but anyways. So I've been thinking about tapping more into the things that I'm, naturally good at, and connecting with my ancestors more and trying to figure out, why do they want me to sing more? Why do they want me to sing so much? And recently I met this woman, and she's from Mexico, and she was telling me, she said, "Sweetheart, my English isn't too good." And I felt bad because she was trying to learn English, and I told her, I said, I need to learn Spanish. Like, it's really bad that I have a Spanish last name and I don't know how to speak Spanish. Actually, none of my family knows how to speak Spanish. The ones who are here in Puerto Rico is a part of America, but those who aren't in Puerto Rico don't know how to speak Spanish. Those who are in Puerto Rico know how to speak Spanish, obviously. But we weren't taught how to speak Spanish. I think mainly because my grandfather worked so much. I'm not sure why. There could be other reasons, but I always told myself I needed to speak Spanish. Ironically, my mother was really, her Spanish was really impressive, actually. She was pretty good at speaking Spanish. And my father can't speak Spanish, and he's the one who's Puerto Rican and white. So my mother was Black and Creole. So I don't know why they wanted me to tell you guys that. But anyways, it was strange. I've been really drawn to picking up Spanish. I learned a little bit in high school, and I did horribly. I failed miserably in high school, and but I've been feeling called to pick it up because it was something my mom really wanted me to pick up. She was like, "You need to learn how to speak Spanish. You have a Spanish last name." And recently, I was sitting here. I was preparing for a personal reading, and I heard La Fuega. And I was like, what? I was like, Fuega, isn't that fire? I can't remember, So here I am, Google, what does La Fuega mean? And I think it means fire. She's fire or something like that. Spanish is bad. And I was like, okay. And I was like, man, there's some Spanish songs that I like, but I don't know how to, I don't know how to sing it. No lie. Then I channeled Dinero by J-Lo and Cardi B. Now, I love J-Lo, love J-Lo, and she's actually one of my favorite actresses, but I felt so bad because I'm like, man, I don't even know a lot of J-Lo songs because, they're in Spanish. So I was like, man, you really need to step your game up. There's no reason that I should only know dinero. I should know more than that. That shouldn't be my only Spanish. My only, I need to up my game. I was talking shit to myself. I was like, I need to up my game. I need to work on my Spanish. Look, I'm all over the place, you guys. I need to do better My mom would have wanted me to do better. Like, I shouldn't just know the songs. Like, I need to learn how to be able to communicate in Spanish, for real. Especially where I live. So I'm like, I need to do better. So basically, I didn't know if it was my grandfather, because my grandfather passed away from cancer, I think in 2016 or 2017. My abuelo. I didn't know if it was him. Honestly, you guys, I didn't know if it was my grandpa trying to communicate with me. I didn't know. I was like, why am I channeling? Why am I channeling different things that are in Spanish? And why am I feeling more like called to Latin culture? So for example, I've always loved Frida Kahlo, but I've been on a very strong Frida Kahlo kick lately. I even brought like 2 Frida Kahlo card decks. I plan to go to her art exhibit. Like, they have this thing that's going on for her. I want to go. But basically, I've been like on this Frida Kahlo kick, and she's an artist. And so I've always been a fan, like I said, but even more so. And I'm like, why am I feeling more called to like learning about like Latin culture? Like, just feeling, different cultures, not just Puerto Rican or Cuban or Dominican, but Mexican. And, so just, I know we're different, but we are the same. I know a lot of people are like, no, we're different, but yes, we're different, but we're still one, okay? We're still one, and it's better that we embrace each other as one. But anyways, this is what happened. This is where it gets deep. This is where this gets weird, because I just went on this whole ramble. Okay, as you guys know, your girl's a psychic medium. Certain things, I've always had certain gifts, but certain gifts have kicked in even more so as I've gotten older. And of course, even after my mom passed away. Okay, so I've had before where I've had encounters with passed on spirits, and they've wanted me to do certain things for them. Like, so for example, they'll tell me, oh, light a candle for me. I actually had a spirit guide tell me, light a candle, get a notebook, and be prepared to write. And I was like, oh, that was the first time that I actually wrote down so much that this spirit had said. Sometimes they are celebrities, like people who are known, and people put too much emphasis on celebrity. Like, they're just souls in a human bodies that were known and seen by a lot of people. They're still souls in a human body. They're not harder to connect with. So I've connected with celebrities and, of course, passed on loved ones. I've already made a video about one. This one I've never connected with ever before. Ever. This one, I don't even know why. Like, I don't know too much about this artist. I know bits and pieces. I had a phase where I was really into her, but I didn't look her up, because I think at the time it was like the 2000s. I wasn't going online looking at people. What do we have, like those Apple computers? I don't think I even had like access to a computer to do that. Well, maybe I did, but I was too young. I don't think I would have searched that. I was born in 1993, you guys. So what I'm going to tell you guys is going to sound really weird, but sometimes spirits, I hope you guys are still here with me, because it's going to get deep. Sometimes spirits connect with you and in different ways, for different mediums, for different people who channel. Some people need like a pen, and they'll like channel, like really channel like that, and they'll connect and they'll hear things word from word. Sometimes you'll see them and it's like in your mind's eye, and you can see them talking. Sometimes it's more just clairaudient. You'll hear them, speaking, or they'll give different little nudges towards different things. Sometimes the communication is like really clear and you can hear them and see them, and sometimes it's not. It's like in and out, bits and pieces, symbols, signs, items, and that's it. So it just depends on one, how that certain person channels things, and how that soul is also coming to the person, and how strong the connection is. Because think about channeling, it's a lot like a radio signal. We pick up on different signals because we're all connected to this one network. So you pick up on different signals, okay? So today I tapped into a signal that well, I guess I tapped into it technically last night, that I wasn't prepared to tap into. And this is why, for me as a medium and psychic, I have to be careful with what energy is around me heavy. Like, for example, I had a viewer, she asked me if I could channel a specific celebrity. I haven't commented back, but I don't specifically channel people. I don't sit down and say, you know what, I want to I want to channel this person. You know, I don't work like that. I don't go digging in people's energy, okay? Like, that's none of my business. I don't have time for that. Like, and you don't know what you're gonna pick up on, okay? So I don't go channeling folks just for the heck of it because I'm bored or for viewings or whatever, ratings. I don't go say like, oh, today I want to channel Bruce Lee. You know, I'm gonna let's dig into Bruce Lee. No, if it comes through, if I receive a message, then I'll share it with you guys if I'm told that I can't, okay? Because sometimes I'm told that I'm not supposed to share certain things, and I learned my lesson in the past about that, okay? So last night, if you guys go and watch the reading that is up about film, okay, I channeled something about the Selena film, all right? Now, what I was not preparing for was to end up channeling Selena. I did not prepare for that. I didn't even think that was possible for me to connect with her. I have a lot of respect for, a lot of love for her. And I actually sung Dreaming. Yeah, let me stop because that's making me emotional. It makes me think of my mom. So basically, in singing lessons, I sung one of her songs. I'm going to hurry up and come off of this because it's making me emotional. And the reason why it's making me emotional because my mom used to sit with me in singing lessons all the time. And she used to help me. I have the sheet music still. It connects me with my mom, and it makes me very emotional. For those who don't know, my mother passed away. I think I said that earlier in the video. So I'm not going to go all the way into that because yeah, it makes me emotional. But like I said, I didn't know if this was like my mom. I didn't know if this was my grandfather trying to like give me inspiration, because sometimes my ancestors will give me inspiration by using different like music, movies, celebrities to look into. For example, my mom wanted me to look into River Phoenix for a bit. That's a whole nother video I'll make for another day. And Nipsey Hussle has been a very big, important encounter. That's been very, very important. I'm very grateful for that spirit. One of my favorite, how do I say it? My favorite transition souls, I would say. I would say it like that. Never met him in person, but I would say definitely a favorite, okay? Now, keep in mind that we all have our purpose for coming here. And even though we may not physically be here on earth anymore, our spirit still lives on. Like, you can't kill the soul, you know? So basically, Selena, okay? Let me tell you how this started this morning. This was really strange. It was really weird. I woke up early, which did not make sense because I went to sleep at 4 a.m. I was doing schoolwork. And I woke up like at 7. And I just laid there, but I felt a peace wash over me. I didn't know. I couldn't explain it. I was at peace. And so I went to take care of my 3 dogs. I was like, okay, let me make sure my babies have their food, their water, you know, everything straight before I get back into, you know, doing readings, before I get back into school and all of that. And I got up and I was like, okay, I felt like, I don't know how to explain it to you guys. I felt kind of like in a haze. I don't know how to explain it. You know how you just still feel kind of like lazy? I felt happy and at peace, but I felt like, oh, I could just lay here. Like, and I was like, what day is it again? It felt like a Saturday. Like, today feels like a Saturday, but today's a Wednesday. And I was like, man, I got a lot of work to send in today. Like, I need to hurry up and, you know, get myself together. So I was just like, oh, but I don't want to get back up. So basically, I saw that I had notifications from the film video I had posted on YouTube. And I was like, okay, you know, I looked at it. And I'm telling you guys, when I looked at the video, that's when shit started to get real. I was like, okay, what the heck is going on? So as I'm watching the video, I'm told that I needed to make another video. And so I'm like, okay, why do my guides want me to make another video? Like, I'm done on the subject. I don't have much any more to say right now. Like, I'm tired, like, well, I don't feel like putting myself together to do a video to talk about this furthermore. I felt like I said it pretty well. Sometimes your girl talks for a long amount of time, and I felt that video was short and was quick to the point, and I liked it. And so I was sitting here and they were like, you should do another video. I'm like, I'm not doing another video on that. Like, the next video I do is probably going to be a pick a card reading or some zodiac sign reading or some type of spiritual gift reading, something. But I'm not doing another reading on that because it has to be channeled and I'm not getting anything. What do you guys want me to talk about? That's where I was like, that's me communicating with my ancestors and spirit guides and angels. So I'm sitting there and no lie, I started to hear her songs. And it felt like nostalgia. It felt like nostalgia. And the reason why I felt like nostalgia is because, remind you, I'm a 93 baby. Okay? So I may have like very like vague, like faint memories of her music, like from being a kid. But my mom was a Selena fan. Okay? So my mom really liked Selena. And I remember the movie more than anything. So whenever the movie was on, we'd watch it. So my mom would sometimes, she would hum, bitty, bitty, bum, bum. She would be singing that. And I'm like, okay, you ignore your parent when they're doing stuff that they always do. My mom liked to sing. My mom was a good singer and dancer. And so sometimes she would sing different songs. So the movie, like I said, has been one of those movies that you always grow up kind of with it being in the background, it being going, you watch it, right? And that just kind of was my introduction to Selena that I could remember. Does that make sense? And J-Lo as well, that I can remember. And it was actually one of my favorite movies. So it had this nostalgic feeling and energy kind of like wash over me. And then all of a sudden I was told this. She would like it if a group of women came together and sung her songs. So that was Selena. She wants, and they show me different like artists, specifically J-Lo, but a lot of Latin American artists. She likes it when she likes to see younger women. She likes to see women performing her music. I know that sounds weird, but there's something about that. She likes when people perform her music. She likes when people get on stage and the flame is moving crazy, you guys. She likes when, I hope you guys can see it. I have 2 candles going. She likes when people sing her songs. She likes when they get on stage, when they dress like her. She loves it. And what I didn't realize is that Selena had designed her clothes, that her wardrobe on stage, some of her iconic looks are by her. And so I thought that was deep because I just told you guys, like, I'm into like drawing fashion. I was like, man, I didn't know I didn't know all of that about her. I don't remember everything about her. And even though the movie was on so much, you guys, I don't remember the movie like, all the way. I had to watch it again and be like, oh yeah, I remember that part. Oh yeah, I remember that part. Because it's like bittersweet. So it's just like a weird thing that happened. They show me these women performing on stage. She said that she likes to see women performing her music. It was very clear, small, but she likes that. She came through as very joyful, happy, and appreciative. She cares a lot about like younger women. It sounds kind of strange. She cares a lot about women in the music industry, but a lot about women coming together. And she would really like it if they did something. I don't know if this would be like at an award show or at a concert, but she would like to see different women coming together and singing her music. Now, at first it was an emphasis on like Spanish singers, like Latin American singers, but then I heard that it was okay for like other, artists of different, cultures to come through. She doesn't mind. Wow, Texas represented. That's what I just heard, Texas represented. But she doesn't mind, but she wants to see, she's inclusive. That just came through. They just wanted me to stop. She doesn't mind she would love that actually if it was different cultures, but she's very big on the Latin community being represented properly. Different people from different cultures being represented properly and together. And she would like to see a group of women on stage singing her songs. Okay. So I don't know why, but she likes that. She loves it. So certain artists, can be picky, when they are hearing people sing their music, but she's the type that likes to hear people sing her music. So in fact, I'm getting that that's probably the strongest way to channel her is to sing her music into dance. So that's her energy. And a lot of times when connecting with ancestors and passed on loved ones, they have different ways. Certain ancestors like certain foods, like certain, beverages, certain music, certain movies, whatever. She likes music. She likes dancing. She likes a lot of things, actually. That's what I should say. She likes a lot of things, but the best way to kind of celebrate her life is to dance and sing. Flame just went off. Yeah, to dance and sing. She likes that. So to create in unity, to come together. So she seems to be very big about unity and forgiveness. That's what just came through. Forgiveness of others. Forgiveness of self. Yeah, it's very empowering. But like I said, it's not a lot. It's just like very small. I'm missing something. She told me something else and I'm missing it. This is why I need to write down things right away when I channel stuff. But it's just very positive. So I'm sitting here and I'm like, was that really her? I'm like, not even, I have a history of doubting myself, you guys. My Twitter peeps, I used to channel a lot of stuff and share it on Twitter. My Twitter peeps know. But I doubt myself. Like, I don't know, though. I don't know. It was probably just one of my spirit guides, one of my angels, right? So I wanted to know how to pronounce her last name, okay? I was like, how do you pronounce Selena's last name? Mind you, I wasn't raised speaking Spanish. I probably pronounced my own last name wrong, okay? But I was like, how do you pronounce Selena's last name? So I went online. I was like, Selena, and I pronounced it as Quint. I was like, oh God, why? Like, this is why I need to do better. But it's Quintanilla. I think it's Quintanilla. Correct me if I'm wrong, you guys. The candle got big. Am I wrong? Is it Quintanilla? Okay, I said it right. Quintanilla. All right. Candle stabilized, so I'm good. But no, so I wanted to know how to pronounce her last name. And then I was just like, wow. Like, I did the video last night and I didn't know if there was a show out. So I did research and I was like, oh, there is a show. Okay, so I was on point with that. I said, okay, maybe this is really happening. So I put in pronunciation audio. So I listened to the Google one and then I went on YouTube and listened to it and I was like, okay, got it right. Okay, Quintanilla. I hope I'm pronouncing it right, guys. No disrespect, all love. And I came across like a small interview of her just speaking and I was like, wow, like just her spirit, her energy. And so I shut off. I was like, okay, let me go about my day, right? And then I heard you need to do the video. And I was like, I don't want to do a video. I look bummy right now. I was planning on staying bummy today. And I was like, okay, I don't know. Maybe, right? I'm indecisive. I'm like, maybe I'll do a reading. And then I thought to myself, I wonder if they like this. I'm just giving you guys the process of how things transpired today. Then I thought to myself, I said, are there Selena tarot cards? Are there Selena oracle cards? Because I said to myself, I would want some. So I put in Selena tarot oracle cards. Couldn't find anything. But ironically, I came across a post that said, oh, Selena's iconic red lipstick, Russian red, right? And I was like, Russian red? I said, MAC Russian red? And then I remembered, I said, oh, I used to have a lipstick like that. I had a lipstick like that I had brought like maybe 2016, 2015 that I didn't wear because my teeth are stained and I need to get my teeth whitened and they didn't look the best, in my opinion. It didn't look the best on me. But I was like, I think I have that lipstick. And no lie, as I said that, I got a vision of like 2 or 3 makeup pouches. Most women know you have several makeup pouches. I had one in one bathroom, another in my bedroom. And I was like, okay, if that lipstick is in that specific pouch that I'm seeing right now, if I have that lipstick, Selena, if it's you speaking to me, if this is you connecting with me, show me that lipstick. Show me that lipstick. You guys, I went into that pouch. There that lipstick was, Russian red. I was like this. I haven't used it in years. I was like, okay. So I was told to put it on today, but first with lip liner, which I don't do, okay? I've done like maybe twice. And I was like, okay, what do I want to put on for this video? What am I going to say in this video? I was specifically told to put on hoops because my little small hoops looked a little oldish. That's what I was told. Just a little oldish. I don't know if those are my spirit guides coming through. And I was told to put on this Betty Boop shirt. So ironically, Betty Boop is wearing the gold hoops in the red dress, pink car, and her little doggy, which makes me think of me and one of my dogs, okay? And I was also told to put this little pink scarf on, to wrap it, put it over my head, because I was looking a hot mess today, and I was like, you know, just screw it. Let's just hurry up, put myself together, and do this reading. So I've had before where spirits will help me. This is so strange. Help me to prepare for a reading, or prepare for an altar, or prepare for to speak about them. And sometimes when that happens, they want me to wear something similar to what they would have worn, or something they would have done. And I just think it's interesting. The hoops, the red lips, the whole vibe. I think she really wanted to come through and just show her presence, that she's very much here. Now, I think my ancestors were preparing me for this. This is why I went on that whole tangent earlier. When I channeled La Fuega, when I channeled, the J-Lo, I don't know why they just said Janet Jackson. Why did they say Janet Jackson? They're showing me Rhythm Nation. They're showing me Janet Jackson. Is it Discipline? They're showing me a specific Janet Jackson poster, like a picture of Janet. I don't know if, did Selena like Janet Jackson? I'm not sure. But they're showing me a specific, like an old picture and poster of Janet Jackson. That's strange. Okay. So, where was I? So I channeled the J-Lo song and all of that. And what's crazy is I had came across something that I used to have on my altar, okay? I used to have this item on my altar, and I didn't know where it had went because I was cleaning one day. And then I found it. And it's this like egg with flowers on it. And actually, I think my dad got it for me. I think it's from like Thailand or something like that. I think either my dad got it for me or his ex-girlfriend got it for me. It's like as a souvenir. And I just thought it was so pretty. I don't know the meaning of it or what it's for, but I always connect it with divine feminine energy and abundance and fertility. So I just keep it on the altar. And so like I just came across it again. And ironically, when that whole red lipstick thing came out and I saw that post, I was like, let me go back and see if this is true. And I came across another fact that apparently she used to collect eggs. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know anything about that. It seems kind of random. I could be wrong. I could have came across like a fake like post, something that somebody made up, but she's not giving me anything about this. But I lit a candle for her specifically. I put this here along with the red lipstick, okay, and some selenite. So the Russian red lipstick. See, I cannot make this shit up. It's old. It's even fading. Russian red. The reason why I have it is because my mother loved to wear MAC lipstick. Like my mom and aunt were very big on makeup. And so I had went through this phase probably around 2016. To be honest with you guys, this lipstick may be older than that. It should be in the trash probably, because you're not supposed to carry, you're not supposed to keep lipstick that long, makeup that long. To be honest with y'all, it's probably from 2015. It's probably really old. It's probably 2015 or something like that. But like I said, it didn't, in my opinion, it didn't look good on me. But I'm wearing it today because I was told to wear it today. Okay. I may start wearing it more because of this energy. But she came through and she wanted people to know that she loves it when they sing her music. She loves that. Her memory is still kept alive. Something about seeing people with shirts of her, like people wearing like shirts with her on it, the memory is still kept alive. She made a comment about the movie. She's making a comment about the movie. And I think she may want me to get tarot cards. As you guys know, I'm channeling mostly everything right now. I usually don't pull cards on celebs. But she may want me to... I don't think she likes the vibe of being called a celebrity. She seems more down to earth than that, honestly. And I never want to disrespect anyone. I hope this is coming off as respectful. Okay, is this respectful? Okay, we're good. I never want to come off as disrespectful. Candle flames sometimes move when spirit is speaking, for those who don't know. So she may want me to pull some cards, which I'm getting she probably does. Candle flame moving a lot. So I'm trying to remember what I was saying. It's almost like just get to the cards already. She likes to be represented as someone who's down to earth. Like, she's just, I'm hearing your regular girl whose dreams came true. That's what I just heard, whose dreams came true. She had a lot more planned, you guys. A lot more planned. She had a lot that she wanted to do, but she did want to take a break. But she also had some more things that she wanted to do. And they're saying outside of music and film. Oh, yeah, okay. So, you guys, when I was looking her up, because I'm going to be real with you guys and tell you guys that I did look some things up, okay? I'm not coming into this completely brand new because I didn't know what was being said to me and I felt called to look into her, okay? I wanted to hear her voice. I wanted to know how to say her last name. I need to know these things. I didn't want to come through as disrespectful. So I found out that she was in a movie with an actor whom I had originally been looking up a lot because of this whole thing, you know, that happened at the Oscars. There was this Native American actress who had gone on stage and she was booed. She was threatened by John Wayne and and she was mocked by Clint Eastwood. She was a Native American actress, and she had a horrible time at the Oscars. So it wasn't the first time something tragic has happened at the Oscars before. But basically, in the candle move when I said the flame move when I said that. So basically, it was she went up there to receive an award for, I believe, Marlon Brando. So I had already been doing some research on Marlon Brando because I had a film assignment to do that involved Marlon Brando and some of his work. So I had already been doing my research on his acting and just in general, Marlon Brando. What I didn't know is that Selena found out today. I was today years old, and I found out that Selena was working with Marlon Brando on some film. I don't know if it was released. I don't know. Like, I'm today years old, so I still need to look that up. So I was like, okay, so here comes Marlon Brando, and now we're connecting Selena with Marlon Brando. So I wouldn't be shocked if something about him comes through soon, since he seems to be like connected to different things. But yeah. So you guys, this one isn't clear. Sometimes I get a lot of channeled messages. I can tell you straight off what they're saying. Hers is like bits and pieces. Hers is more of like an essence. She tells you that she's happy. She would like to see a group of women singing her song. She likes to see women happy. She likes to see people happy. She's very much an energy and a presence that's still with her family. This isn't a spirit that you just don't hear from. What I mean by that, for those of you who've had loved ones that have passed away, for those of you who know what I mean when I say this, that some spirits are more active, like you get signs from them more so than other spirits. She's one of those. She's one of those spirits where you knew that was her. Like, it may be something small, but for example, her family, they'll know, okay, that was her who did that. It could be a song that comes on. It could be something that falls. It could be something random, a joke that comes through, or a show that comes on. And they know, okay, that's her. Okay, that's her. So she's very much still present with her family, with those that she loves, okay? I don't know why she wants me to pick up the tarot. What do you want to say? What do you want to say, goddess? She is a goddess, okay? Judgment. Wow. Major Arcana Judgment card. Rebirth. Yeah, I think she's more of saying that when we move on from this world, and what happened to her was so horrible. It makes me mad. Honestly, I was one of those kids who could not stand, that actress who played old girl, I could not stand to see her. And it's so bad because she's just an actress portraying this person. But, you get angry. But what she's saying is that there's so much more after this life. And she keeps giving me that quote, but I don't know how to say it right. But it's like, you're not here for a long time, but you're here for a what time? Is it a good time? We're not here for a long time, but we're here for a good time. And she's saying that she lived a life that was well lived. Flame movie. She lived a life that was well lived. Like, she was happy. She was happy. And I'm getting something about being robbed of happiness, like her family, you know, the pain that they felt over the years with, you know, the media. And oh, she just came through. Like, this was definitely her. She, like, strongly, she just said that anything that belongs to her, anything that has to do with her, belongs to her family. Very clear on that. Anything that belongs to her, anything with her name on it, anything that has her face on it, any marketing, anything with her on it, belongs to her family. She said, let me say that again. Anything, okay? Anything that has her face on it, anything that is marketed as with her in it or on it, her music, anything like that, intellectual property. Is that what it is? Anything, all of that belongs to her family. I don't know what that's about. So it should, any money made by using her identity belongs to her family. Okay. That's her family, her group, her tribe. That she still very much is with. Visits often. There's something about, okay, this is strange, you guys. There's something about a child, not hers, but there is something about, well, I don't think so, because I think that was a rumor that she was pregnant. I'm not getting that. I'm not getting anything like that. There's a child in heaven that's with her. And it could be like a family member's child, or like someone who passed away young. This could have even been after her or before her. There's someone young who's with her, like young in spirit, young in energy that's with her. But I don't know who this is. This could be like a relative, a family member. There's a youthful energy that's with her. Oh, wow. They just said it could even be a spirit that's trying to come down here that's with her. Like, has yet to come. Or maybe they did try to come and something happened. But there's like another energy that's with her. Okay. So now we have the Seven of Wands. Okay. So one of her biggest messages, which I got earlier, but I didn't want to say, to be honest with you, I didn't want to say this. One of her biggest messages for women and for men, she has a lesson to share, which we all kind of, you know, can understand. Yeah. Wow. Three of Cups. Look at that. She has a message that she wants to share, is that be aware of the people you keep around you, which is obvious, right? Be aware, because in the snakes in the grass. When someone shows you their true colors the first time, believe them. Do not give them, you know, chances. Because sometimes we want to help people. We feel bad for people. We want to be there for people. They're saying, whoa. They're saying. So it's not just her speaking now. It's like my guides as well. But what they're saying is that a lot of times people give like chance after chance, give people second chances. Because they think, no, maybe they didn't mean it that way. Maybe they didn't mean to do that. But they're saying when someone shows you their true colors, pay attention, okay? Because it's a warning. We have sirens in the background. That's a warning. They were trying to protect you from someone or something. So there's also a message. I don't know why she wants this to get across. But like for women, when you're in a relationship with a man and he shows you his true colors the first time, believe it. Believe it, okay? So, and with your friends too. If someone shows you their true colors, leave them out. We have the Five of Pentacles. It's a lot with people around you. If someone shows you their true colors, believe them the first time and walk away. Not everyone's going to be able to come with you. Not everyone's going to be able to succeed with you. Be careful who you trust. Be careful who you let in. Be careful who you allow to be in your circle. Is what's coming through, okay? Because the Seven of Wands usually shows someone like guarded and protected. And then we have the Three of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. Three of Swords. Yeah. Be careful who you trust. Be careful who you let in your home. Be careful who you let in your car. Be careful who you let know about your finances. Be careful who you are in bed with. That's what I just said. Be careful who you have like in bed with. That's a comment. That's a statement they'll say like, oh, they're in bed with them. Like meaning that it could be that they're in business like partnership with them. Doesn't always mean that you're in a romantic relationship. For example, someone could easily say, oh yeah, that brand is in bed with so and so and so and so, meaning that they're in connection with that. So be careful who you're working with. Be careful who you have around you, because people who, not everyone who says that they're a fan of yours, not everyone who says that they love you, not everyone who says that they're there for you is truly there for you. Some people are envious. Sometimes people are jealous. Some people are so angry with themselves or are insecure with themselves that they don't, it's like they're blinded by this jealousy. They're blinded by this envy, and it's not a good energy. It's not good to have around you. So this is why discernment is always key, you guys. You have to have discernment and follow your intuition, because sometimes it's the closest people around you. It's the people who are closest to you that you need to be careful of. Okay, be careful who you let in your circle. So that's strong. That's a strong message. It's a very strong message for you guys. And she also has a message for people in the music industry, like women in the music industry. Don't let people take advantage of you, and be on top of like your business, the business aspect of it. She's saying something about the financial and business aspect of it. Make sure you have a trustworthy team. Okay, there's a quote. I don't know whose quote that is, but it's coming through. You can't be friends with someone who wants to be you. And it's like even, yeah, now this is my guides coming through saying that, like, for example, there are people who have clients that try to like put spells and hexes on their own readers, like the people who give them readings. You have that. You have people who it's like, it's crazy. It's like it's obsessive. It's obsessive, and it's people that they watch you, and because they can't be like you, they hate it, or because they can't have what you have, they hate it. So be aware of that. There's a need to protect you guys, the energy, protect your energy. Be aware who you do business with. Be aware who you keep in your energy. Be careful who you let in your life. It's not to be paranoid. It's just to be smart, be intentional, observe people, and listen when people say that someone is off, okay? Listen when someone says, okay, this person, something's off with them. And always ask your guides and angels about people too. We have the Eight of Wands. She's like, this is Archangel Gabriel for me with the Judgment card and Eight of Wands. So she's communicating, yeah, it's the Star card. Because you're the star, protecting the star, yeah. When people reach a certain type of fame, it's like new levels, new devils. That's a hard position to be in. So she's saying that it was a hard position to be in. You never know who you can trust and who you can't trust. That's what's coming through. You never know. You never know. But there's healing here and there's hope here. And she doesn't want to focus too much on the negative. It's not her thing. But look, Seven of Swords. She's saying beware of sneaky people, sneaky friends, sneaky family members, people who you can't, you need to be aware of. Don't, be aware of it. Don't wait until ish happens for you to say, okay, now I can believe it. Trust your intuition. Listen to what people are saying. Yep, Five of Swords. Because this card represents being hurt before. She's coming, you have 5 on top of 5 change. She's saying basically what happened to her, which we all know what happened to her. So yeah, this is it. Being betrayed by someone that you had in your community. Being hurt by, feeling left out in the cold, feeling hurt by that. So yeah, and it's like there was a snake. So it's like a villa or something. There was a snake there the whole time, like outside of this villa waiting. And she was trusting of it. We already know that. So I don't know why she wanted, I think she wanted me to do this because it's for us to be aware of the company we keep. That's what I just heard, the company we keep. Keep those you know you can trust close to you. Those you know for sure, without a doubt, you can just keep them close to you and listen and observe the moon so that you can see what's hidden. Okay, so you can see what's hidden. And like I said, I thought this was going to just be a channeled message, but she wanted to come through with some tarot to give a little bit more. What's at the top? Queen of Cactus. So Queen of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. Okay, so very fiery, very passionate. She's very enthusiastic, very much a happy spirit, really. We have the moon here, Luna. And what's crazy is I felt called to pull these cards, but I didn't know why I picked these cards up. So maybe we're going to use these cards. We have the moon here, like a lot. And if I'm not mistaken, Selena means, doesn't that connect with Selene, the goddess Selene? Or selenite or moonstone or something like that. I can't remember. But Luna, the moon cycles. Life is a phase, like the cycles of life. But life doesn't just end with being in a physical vessel. There's more to it. Now, I'm trying to remember. I think her birthday is April 16th. I think they made that a day for her. I'm not sure. Let me look this up, you guys. Hold on. I'm not sure what sign is that. You guys, what sign is April 16th? Is that an Aries still? When does Taurus season kick in? Because I'm trying to remember, but I can't remember right now. Oh God, great. It's not coming up. Okay. You guys, I don't know when April 16th is. Like what zodiac sign that is. That I don't know. But you guys comment below and let me know. But it's a lot of fire here. She's coming off as I said Queen of Wands, Queen of Cactus. I think in this deck is Pentacles. I think this is Earth. So Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So we have fire and earth here, okay? Fire and earth, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Grounded, nurturing, fiery, passionate, like I said earlier. She's coming off more as a protector of women. Like the protector of youth, protector of this is gonna sound crazy, but you guys know like how in Catholic religion they have like different saints, you know, some of them are archangels, but they have like different saints for different things. It's almost like I'm not saying that she wants to be praised or worshipped. No. She's kind of coming through as like a saint for women, like young women, but women in the industry. She's coming through as like a saint for like women in like any type of like business, any like industry, anything like that, especially music, especially entertainment. She's coming through as like a saint. Kind of like you can have like a candle for her, like a charm, like a necklace with like a saint. Almost like she's coming through as like a, what do they call it? Is it patron? I don't know what that word is. But she wants to be recognized as a being that's still very much here, but not like in a bad way, not like a spirit that hasn't moved on. She's moved on, but she's just like, she's choosing to communicate. She's choosing to, you know, be present. Yeah, she's choosing to be present. And as I said that, I wish you guys could see the candle, but it's like getting like, it's going down. But yeah, she's choosing to be here. She's choosing to help out when she can help out. Now, she is saying something about J-Lo. She's saying something specifically about Jennifer Lopez, like something about being there for her. Being there with her is what's being said. Being there with her. Proud of the success and the accomplishments, but very much being there for her or something like that. I just heard life is what it is. People aren't perfect. Whoa. What the heck was that? Life is what it is. People aren't perfect, but to keep moving forward and to do the best you can do and to be there for your community, your family, to be there to uplift each other, to support each other. A lot of love there. There's a lot of love for the man who was her boy, well, no, wasn't he her husband? Yeah, husband, husband. A lot of love. She's not saying this specifically, I'm just getting the energy of love being sent their way. Like, it's more visual what I'm seeing. I'm seeing like energy like flowing to them that she's sending very much with them. Like, she hasn't really left them, honestly. She's very present with them, very active, but there's a need to protect women in the industry is what she's saying. Something about protecting women, young women. I don't know why she just said this, but she's saying that they don't have to be overly sexualized to be successful. Like, I don't know what that's about. That seems like more of like a marketing strategy. More of a something that they want women to do. The company's labels and different stuff like that. Like, she's saying that you can do things your own way. Yeah. Okay. So we have like this moon energy coming through. I don't know what's up with this moon energy, but it's just very feminine. I don't know why does one of these cards need to come out? I'm perceptive. So you have an inquisitive mind that allows you to uncover important truths. You have a special ability to read into other people's feelings. A wisdom seeker, and your angels ask to share your knowledge for the benefit of others. And what's crazy is I did not want to do this reading. I did not, because I knew that it could be taken the wrong way, and I never want to seem disrespectful. But what's wild is this literally just said, you have an inquisitive mind that allows you to uncover important truths. You have a special ability to read into other people's feelings, a wisdom seeker, and your angels ask to share your knowledge for the benefit of others. Okay? 16. And wait, it's her birthday on the 16th, you guys? Is her birthday on the 16th? I'm not sure. Okay. Anyways, 16 breaks down to a 7. We have 7 here. Twice. Okay, we have 16, 17. So, and 5 here twice. This lets me know that she's just forward movement. Oh, we have 16, 17, 18. Yeah, she's definitely forward moving. And look, we have a tower at the bottom of the moon. I just saw that. And that's 16. That's interesting. So we have 16, 16 here. Shock. Like, something shocking happening. What's underneath this? The 15, devil. Wow, that's crazy. So we have 15, 16, 17, 18, and then we have the Queen of Wands. Wow. Queen of Cups. So it's like shocking revelations. I'm telling you, she's communicating with her family. Yep, now we do have the Queen of Wands. I kept channeling the Queen of Wands. So she's just very big on people being aware of those they have around them. King of Jugs. Something about this King of Jugs is important for her, which could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Doesn't have to be. The High Priestess. Yeah, she has higher knowledge now. I feel like she's just watching over the different people in her life, giving them knowledge. If they have altars for her, she's even more active when they have altars set up. Yep, look, family, 10 of Pentacles. She wants to make sure that her family is set, that everyone that she loved is set. Her husband, her family, everyone, you know? And I know that people move on in life and that things change as we get older. But her memory has very much been kept alive still, and she wants to thank them. I just heard, I knew they wouldn't have had it any differently. Like, so she knew that they would always be there and have her back and support her like that. Oh, look, the Lovers. She cares a lot. I don't know his name. She cares a lot about him. She cares a lot about her love. Yeah. I think this is showing up. She's watching over him still very much so. She wants him to stay out of any type of conflict, like anything that could be like chaotic in energy. She would want her family and him to stay out of any drama with like any people outside of the family. So this could be them defending her image, them defending her, like her business, still her property. Because, when celebrities like her pass on, people try to profit off of them. And her story and her fame and her brand. So we have 3 5s here, which 15, but which breaks down to a 6, which is love. It's like things being done out of love. Like, how do I say it? I just heard heavily misses her. So she knows that, and it could be her husband, but she knows that she's missed. She knows that her family misses her. She knows this, but she does not want them to suffer. That's big. That's coming through. She doesn't want them to suffer. She doesn't want anything to get in the way of their happiness. Okay? And she doesn't want them to fight for anything. She doesn't want them to have to struggle for anything. You have 3 5s here. She doesn't want them to have to fight or suffer or struggle over anything. But she is letting them know that there's going to be some type of change coming soon. What kind of change is this? She's seeing some type of change for the family. What is this change? The Tower. Yeah, 16 came right back out. What is the shock? Something being revealed. 3 of Wands. Preparing something. Is she preparing something for them? I just heard the Bible verse, prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Wow. 10 of Pentacles. She's preparing them for some type of like abundance or prosperity. Look, that's her. That's her now in the energy she's in now. This high priestess energy. This is how she is. She's the empress and high priestess right now. So she's preparing them for something. She wants them to know that prosperity and abundance that's going to come to them, of course, is very much has to do with her. She wants to heal them. She wants to help heal them. There's something with healing the feminine energies. With the moon cycles here, it could be something with the mom or something with feminine energies that she's really trying to connect with. Like I said, she kind of wants to be here as like a protector, like a nurturer, like a big sister or mother to those who are in the industry. And as I said, that the candlelight is going crazy. I wish you guys could still see it, but it's kind of hard. And I have all these decks here, but I do feel that she's coming through as a protector. Wheel of Fortune. Destiny. She's letting her family know that what's going to occur next might seem out of nowhere, may seem a bit confusing at first, but she wants them to know that it was destined. Like this is something that's supposed to happen. And she also wants them to know that what happened to her was something that was supposed to happen to kind of raise awareness for other people to be aware of the people they have around them. Okay, I know that sounds really harsh. It seems hard to hear, but it's to help others. And she's saying that no one took out her light. Like her light is so very bright. It's firm. It stands tall. And that it was her time to move forward because now she can help them in a bigger way. That she's a star that still shines bright. And something about looking into the stars, you can see her. Like she's watching over them, okay? It's something about the stars and at night, going outside and looking at the stars. Maybe they're showing me someone sitting on a truck looking at the stars at night. It's ironic. That's something that I used to do with my dad and mom. Well, I think more so with my dad. But there's something here about the stars. Like she's letting them know that she's everywhere. Like I'm in the stars. I'm everywhere you look. Like I'm there. Like her energy's present. And she doesn't want them to hurt. She doesn't want them to grieve any longer. She wants them to be free. Yeah, because we have the Hangman. She doesn't want them to get stuck on the things that have happened in the past. Just move forward, create new things. Yeah, she wants them to bask in happiness and joy. She wants them to be in the sun energy. And I still feel that dancing and music is the way to channel her. So whenever they're trying to connect with her, they should put on music. They should put on her, her music or whatever song she liked and dance and sing. Light a candle, dance, and sing. I just heard have a cookout, like have food and like a party. She would like a party. Something about having a party every now and then for her. And if I'm not mistaken, you guys, I think they made like a certain day her day. Okay, so keep that in mind. And if you're a Selena fan, the best way to celebrate her life is to be positive, to be there for those you love, to have discernment over the people you let in your life and who you trust. It's almost like big sister talk, or like she's giving some type of advice. Like if I can give you advice, it's to be aware of the people you have around you, to love those who are with you, to love fully with your whole heart, and don't be afraid to love those who you love, and to love loudly and to love boldly is what I'm hearing, okay? And to be bold and to be brave. Something about the colors pink and red are big here. Pink and red, and we have this gold here. Like she's golden. She shines bright. She really is. So there's this joy that really comes from her, and she just wants them to be free. She wants something about being in nature is really big here, because they're showing me like this field, which kind of makes me think of like a farm, or like a land, like, because this is like a, I don't know, is that corn in that card, you guys? Is that corn? But it's making me think of like a land, like having freedom, being out in nature is a great way to connect with her, okay? But she's there with them, and she's letting them know that she's going to do certain things. This shock here could even be something dropping out of nowhere in their house. Like, say all the family is together, and then all of a sudden, like, something just falls. Like, and everyone sees it, and they're like, what the heck was that? Like, that was wild. Like, what was that? You know how you guys heard that boom out of nowhere? It's almost like that. Like, what the heck was that? I feel like it has something to do with the sound, because we have a bell falling off of this church. So, yeah, she's strongly with them. She wants them to know she's strongly with them. She's a guide. She's a guide and a protector for them. But she's going to give them some type of sign very soon. She's watching over them and healing them. And it's very positive, you guys. It's very positive. She's very proud of how strong they've been through all of this, because she's saying that she knows how hard it's been with like the paparazzi and with like media and different things like that over the years. So she's just very proud of them. And I'm hearing that like very clearly from her. And she's even saying to them to still be aware of the people that they have around them, and to continue to, like, you know, share her legacy is what's coming through, okay? She's very happy. 6 of Wands, she feels victorious. I'm telling you, she's a very happy spirit. She feels joyful. I don't know why they just showed me like a June bug. They just showed me like those June bugs that fly during summertime. I don't know if summer's important. Something about heat and being out in nature. And I don't know. There's something about that. But she's going to give them a sign very soon to let them know. They're showing me a ladybug too. She's going to give them a sign, butterfly. She's going to give them different signs to let them know that she's with them. Okay, things landing on them. They just show me like a ladybug landing on someone's arm or shirt. And they show me a butterfly hovering around a car. Like, yeah, they're going to receive messages from her in different ways. They just need to be observant of it, okay? But yeah, she communicates with them, and she's very aware of the love she's still receiving here on earth. So she's coming through about fairness and justice. What is that card underneath here? Fairness and justice. Yep, the High Priestess. She's coming through to talk about fairness and justice. What's right, okay? What are these two cards? Page of Cactus, Hierophant. Yeah, this is divine energy. Okay, she just wants to make sure that they are taken care of. So she's very much with them. She's protecting them from any negative energies. She doesn't want them to be tied down or trapped to anything. She doesn't want them to feel overburdened or worried in any way. She's protecting them, and she's watching over them, and she wants them to live a life full of peace. She doesn't want them to be sad or angry about the past anymore. She doesn't want them to hold on to any negative energies, okay? She just wants them to move on and to continue to radiate happiness, because that's what she was about, joy and fun and happiness. And nothing could take out her flame. That's what she's saying. Nothing can take out my light, like I live on. So that's what she really has to say, is like, keep creating, keep loving, keep nurturing. I just heard nurturing yourself. Let me get one of these cards. What would Selena have to say next? That flew. What is this? Explore life and create your own experiences. Let go of being normal. Yeah. Live your own life. Live it freely. Live it the way you want to live it. Be bold. Be unique. Do what you want to do. Be who you want to be. Wear what you want to wear. Say what you want to say. Yeah, explore life and create your own experiences. Let go of being normal. Okay? Peace. That's what I'm hearing. What's at the bottom? Discard any fears of success and be willing to offer more than is expected of you. So, like, work hard on the things that you love. Okay? So, like I said, I wasn't planning on this to turn into, like, a tarot reading. But this came through, and I hope no one takes this the wrong way, but this is what's come through, okay? And they actually told me to wear the ruby stone today. I don't know why, but they wanted me to wear this stone. But yeah, just, you guys, send her family love, send her close friends love and peace, and celebrate her, play her music, you know, dance, have fun, spend time with those you love, most importantly, and always have discernment about those who are around you. Okay, you guys? that's what I have for you guys today. Very unique, very interesting reading, and I hope that this wasn't taken the wrong way. I just shared with you what has happened kind of like moment by moment this morning and some of what happened last night. It's almost been like a diary entry, like a journal entry. It was kind of weird, you know, and it just happened. And she had a message to get across, and I'm definitely going to celebrate her and learn more about her, because I feel that I need to learn more about her now. Of course, I want to respect her. And I'm going to try to learn how to speak Spanish now, because, you know, I want to know some of her songs, and I want to, you know, just respect my ancestors as well. So, like I said, I'm not sure if one of my guides, you know, purposely wanted this to happen so that I can be inspired as well when I'm able to communicate with different spirits like this. But I'm grateful and I'm appreciative that I had this moment like this, because this is amazing, and I'm grateful to her spirit, and I want to send her gratitude for leaving such beautiful artwork here on earth and being such a beautiful inspirational spirit. I want to thank her for her time and her energy, and I'm wishing her peace and love and joy, and most importantly, I'm wishing her family peace and protection and love and joy, and her friends as well, that love and that peace and that joy. And I'm sending love to everyone out there. And please, if you have nothing nice to say, please don't say anything at all, okay? Sending you guys love. Have a good one. Hey guys, so this is part 2. Today is April 7th, and I was told to get back here and finish the reading. I thought the reading was done. I didn't think there was any more to be said, but today I ended up channeling more, okay? I was really busy with school, and I'm still trying to finish some work that I have to do, but I needed to come in and do this because I could not focus. I could not concentrate because it felt like I needed to hurry up and just come on here and speak with you guys and do this reading for Selena, okay? There's a lot to be said. First, she's telling me to tell you guys this. This is just a heads up that I may have some interruptions in this reading. She's saying to continue on no matter what, okay? She's very anxious to get a message across, not in like a sad way, but she's anxious. So usually in readings, I can feel the energy can shift. For example, I'm hot right now. My ears feel hot. I think one might be a little red. I feel like my heart was like beating. My throat felt like it was like trying to get dry and closed up. It kind of felt like I was preparing to go on stage. That's what it feels like. Ironically, she's a performer. It feels like you're about to go on stage. Feels like there's something that you're kind of nervous about, but yet excited, yet anxious. And it's like, let's get to it. You know, let's get the show on the road. It's kind of that vibe of let's get this out. Let's prepare. And she helped me prepare once again, okay? But this time was a little different. She wanted me to protect my neck. I wrote down a ton of things, you guys. She wanted me to make sure I was more protected than I was in the reading you're going to see prior, okay? I'm still not sure if I'm going to put this video before the original video I recorded or afterwards. I'm probably going to have to put it afterwards, obviously, because I did this the day after. But I kind of wish you guys could see this before the other reading. But anyways, it is what it is. I watched the reading back because half of the time I don't remember what I'm saying. And I was talking way too much in the reading in my opinion. I can't stand it when I start talking like too much like that. I want to get straight to the point. So I want to jump right into Selena, okay? So when I was prepping for this reading, she had me pull 2 different decks, all right? She wanted, well, 3 actually, 4. But anyways, 2 that are more important than the others, okay? It's crazy that this card is a 9 of Swords. She wants me to show you guys this. I don't know why. But there's 2 decks that she wanted. I have this indie deck here. Can't remember who it's by. I have this indie deck here, and I was reminded that she is in this deck, okay? So the artist did create a card for her, and it ironically it's brave, don't be afraid. And in the last reading I was talking about that courageous like energy. She also wanted me to pick up this deck. I can't find the box to this one either. This one, okay? So those 2 are very important for some reason. She might come out in this deck, she may not, okay? You can see her here, but when I start shuffling, she may or may not, but there could be a message in there that we need to know, all right? So, you guys, this is going to be interesting. This one's going to be really interesting. I also want to share this with you before I go into the reading, that when I was putting my card set, this showed at the bottom of the deck. It says, Keepers of the earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. Okay, and look at the animals here, right? Now check this out. I was putting cards up from this deck and it said between worlds, which in a way, when you have like a connection, when you're communicating with different spirits, sometimes it kind of feels that way, like they're in between worlds. Okay, so think about these two cards being together. She's trying to communicate, okay? And I don't even think that I'm the only like medium or psychic she's trying to communicate with, because a lot of times when spirits come through so strongly like this, that means that they may be reaching out to anyone that can like just hear them, someone who can channel them. Because remember, mediums and psychics are like channels. We're like a radio station. We're a connection, right? So we're able to pick up on different channels and different signals. It's not always on point. And that's why we always have to protect our energy, because we want to make sure that, one, we're not channeling anything that's like negative in energy. We want to make sure that we are definitely channeling who we think we're channeling, and we're speaking to who we think we're speaking to. And there can be interruptions, as well as sometimes the channel is like a bit stronger and sometimes it's not. All right, so let's get started. Let's get started with some research, and then we're going to get into the channel messages, all right? So I wrote down a lot of stuff, okay? Okay, so I found out some interesting information, you guys. I think it's quite strange that out of nowhere, I mean, out of all the times I could have channeled Selena, for some reason I channeled her, okay? During this time frame in April 2022, okay? I do want to mention that... Okay, she just took that away. I don't even know what was going to be said there. Just blank, okay? That happens sometimes. I do want to mention that I am not one who does a lot of celebrity readings. The only time I'll do a celebrity reading is if I'm being told to do so. When it comes to channeling is separate for me when it comes to tarot. Sometimes I'll do tarot readings and I can channel with the tarot. But sometimes my channel messages are just channel messages, no tarot involved, okay? So in her reading, started off as channeled and mediumship as well, and then it went into tarot cards, okay, with channel messages. So the two working together, because tarot is a tool, so she wanted me to use that tool, okay? She also said singing, which is ironic because I did a channel singing message. That's kind of strange. Okay, in art. Okay, so basically this reading, it is going to be channeled in tarot together, okay? And I may even get charms for her, because I feel like there's something strong that she wants to get across, and I'm not sure why. Let's get back to the research. All right, so she wants me to start with a little bit of her info, okay? So Selena was born April 16th, 1971. She was 23 years old when she passed away, you guys. She was 23. She was a baby, okay? She passed away March 31st, 1995. Her zodiac sign is Aries, okay? She represents a very strong feminine energy, a creative feminine energy, yet a loving and nurturing, motherly, kind of like a big sister-ish energy, okay? Now, this is going to get deep. Nipsey Hussle, okay, who is a soul that I was referring to. If you go back and watch the prior reading, one of my favorite spirits, I did a reading about on Nipsey, a very short message on Nipsey a long time ago. I channeled Nipsey very well. I have a lot of written messages from Nipsey. Nipsey is a beautiful spirit, but check this out. Nipsey Hussle, born August 15th, 1985, passed away at 33 years old, died March 31st, 2019. His zodiac sign is Leo, and he represents a masculine energy that's protective, okay, leadership, but yet cares about the community. You have two spirits that cared about the community. They're both fire signs, and they both died on March 31st, and they were both shot and killed. She's born April 16th. He's born August 15th. They both passed away March 31st. Both fire signs. One represents masculine energy, the other represents feminine energy. Both have like a strong, like angelic kind of like presence. It doesn't mean that their lifetime here would be perfect. It just means that in the higher realms, there's a higher authority. If you go back and watch my Nipsey Hussle message, you'll understand why. I didn't share everything because I don't want to, you know, sometimes it's touchy, and his passing was still kind of fresh. And I'm learning, even though I feel called to share messages, that sometimes it can be a little touchy for people, okay? So that's that, okay? Now let me share what some of the things that came through between the Selena and Nipsey connection so that I can just focus on Selena, okay? So some of the messages that came through, I put Nipsey, Selena, both angelic, both connected, business leadership protectors, nurturers, both owned clothing stores. I thought that was quite interesting. Both they just said both struggled, okay? Both talented when it comes to music and hearing music, something with music, okay? They're musicians. Something with writing. I don't know what that's about. I don't know if Selena wrote her music. I don't know if she liked to write. I'm not sure. But and both into design, fashion, clothing, businesses, starting your own business, something with business and leadership. These are two souls that, had they been able to live longer, they would have been stronger forces in the business, like the music business industry. Like they would have been bigger than just artists. For example, they would have been like CEOs of like huge music companies or labels. They would have, or like they would have they would have managed other artists. They would have looked out for other artists. They would have been kind of like a gatekeeper. That's what they just said, a gatekeeper of music. They would have both kind of like had a strong presence in music. And if you can, they're saying that Nipsey got a chance to finish out his life mission, his purpose, a little bit longer than Selena, okay? A little bit longer. They're saying that he was able to kind of mentor some people a little bit longer. She didn't get a chance to do that, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know, but they're saying she didn't get a chance to do all she could have when it comes to mentorship, because she would have been a great mentor, is what they're saying, okay? Because these are angels talking right now. They want you to be clear. They want you to be clear. They want me to be clear that it's angels telling you guys this about them right now. Okay, so there is a connection. They cleared it up. And I said to my angels, I said, look, I don't think I want to know. I don't want to know. Why is it that they both died on March 31st and in the same kind of way? It just, two cowards who knew of them in the community, knew what they were doing, that were jealous, possessed. Okay, we rebuke that in the name of Jesus. Holy Spirit, please come through, Archangel Michael. Come through, Holy Spirit, Archangel Michael. Use me as divine channel for the most purest, holy love and light. Archangel Michael, stand by my side through this whole reading and afterwards. Holy Spirit, please block all interruptions, Holy Spirit. Please block all interruptions. I ask that Selena's energy, may Selena come through for her highest good only and for my highest good only, if that's okay. She's already here. I already know that. So basically, these two souls have very strong purposes and missions. So their connection is a life mission and life purpose. They had a certain direction that they were both going in that was kind of blocked, okay? So, but it's crazy because it's that saying that a lot of people use. They're saying they tried to kill us, but they didn't know that we were seeds or something. Like, it's like, you can't kill spirits, you can't kill souls. Like, we're going to continue growing. It'll be the domino effect. You just created more of us. When you killed one, you created more. It's like, they're showing like actual, like, you know, those Russian dolls, are they Russian dolls? And like that are folding into each other. Like, it's, you try to take away this one soul, this one spirit, but you can't kill a spirit. You can't kill a soul. And what it does is it ends up creating a domino effect of other people who are inspired by this soul. And technically has a lot to do with why they're here, is to inspire other people to live out their life purpose and mission. Something about soul group. They have a connection when it comes to soul group. Okay, so this is why I don't judge celebrities and artists and all of that. Okay, we all know that there's good and bad in everything. It's all about your intention and what you're doing, what you decide to do in this lifetime. But certain souls are called. Remember, I did a reading that's called Destined for Stardom. There are certain souls that are called here, and they're given a platform for a reason, and it's up to them to do what they decide to do with it. Okay, so that's that. Okay, I don't know if they're gonna give me any more about Nipsey, but they keep stressing that, look, she was an Aries, he was a Leo, both, you know, she's feminine, he's masculine. She was 23, he was 33, March 31st, both. There's something there with that. Okay, now I'm going to focus more on Selena, mostly on Selena. Okay, so let's talk about some of the research that I found. This is where it's going to get really deep. I want you guys to pay attention. In that prior reading I did, I kept getting moon cycles. I even got the moon card, I believe. I had a deck that had a moon on the back of it, and I kept saying feminine energy. Well, check this out. So I wrote this, moon cycle feminine kept coming up in the previous reading. Turns out there will be a full moon. Check this out. A full moon, a pink moon. Remember, I kept getting pink and red. A pink full moon, April 16th. Is it this Saturday? Look, my brain is scattered. Okay, April 16th, Saturday. April 16th, 1971 was when Selena was born. Selena's birthday is April 16th. They even have a Selena Day, and it's April 16th, and we have a full moon, a full pink moon, this April 16th, 2022. A full moon is falling on her birthday, on her day, on Selena Day. There's something so strong about that message. Not only that, but this moon will be in Libra, which I think we got the Justice card with the High Priestess in the prior reading. That's deep. We're talking karma, we're talking justice, maybe her receiving some type of justice. I don't know if it's going to be in the physical realm. I don't know if it's going to be in the spiritual realm, but something is going down that's really strong when it comes to Selena. Now, this could have to do with like the Akashic records. It could have to do with her spirit, her soul, or some type of child, because there was a child that was coming through in that reading, a young energy. And like I said, it could be an energy that's prepping to come here. Okay. Now, they just said something with contracts. But Libra represents fairness, justice, love. And this could even have to do with family. This could have to do with someone close to her. There is something going on with this full moon, this full pink moon in Libra, this month of Aries on her birthday that has something to do with her. That's the reason why she came through so strongly, because I even wrote it here so I couldn't forget it, because I kept saying, why now? Why is she coming to me now? I'm happy, I'm grateful, I'm thankful, but you know, I don't channel everybody. You know, out of all the time, I'm channeling her now, okay? So I wrote that down. Now check this out. In the reading, I kept mentioning pink and red in the prior reading. I wrote that. Okay, there's also an eclipse taking place this month. Okay, there's an eclipse taking place this month. I don't know what day. Keep that in mind, all right? So she's saying that there was something more to be said and shared. That's why she rushed me to come and get to this reading, okay? So another message that came through that was more channeled. Remember in the prior reading, I said something about saint, something saint, patron saint. That's what I was trying to say. So I looked up the definition. A patron saint means the protecting or guiding saint of a person or place. Okay. So remember I said that she's kind of like a patron. She's kind of like a saint, right? For like women or like youth or like people in business in the entertainment industry as well, but she's some type of saint, so she's still very much active. Okay, so here's some random channel messages. There's something there's like a familiar connection here. with and I even asked, I was like, okay, is this just me like comparing this, or is this her speaking? But it's something about the Jackson 5 and her family. So like I'm not saying they knew each other or anything like that, but, and I'm not saying that her father is like abusive or anything, and I'm not disrespecting the Jackson 5, you know, the Jacksons either. I'm just saying that there's a connection there. So it's like music, family, father being like authoritative, like, you know, over things, protecting, music, like a big skill and talent for music running in the bloodline. Oh my God, you guys. I need to look this up. Is Selena the youngest? Because I mentioned Janet Jackson in the prior reading. I got Janet Jackson. I channeled Janet Jackson. And the vision I got of Janet Jackson was like I can tell you, like, the hairstyle was like, she was wearing her hair natural and it was straight, and she had on a black shirt tucked in with black pants. It's a music video that my mom used to say that she knew the whole choreography to. Did she have a chair in that music video? Was she like in a kind of like a shed, or like, not shed, but like some type of building, like she was dancing? It's bad. I need to brush up on which music video that is, but it was actually one of my mom's favorites. But I'm seeing like Janet, and if I'm not, I know for sure Janet Jackson is the youngest out of the Jacksons. So my question is, Selena, is she the youngest out of her family? There's something, a connection there with her and Janet Jackson. Okay, I don't know if she related to that kind of vibe, being the baby, or wanting to kind of grow up in music, like grow up, like be mature, and be able to kind of take care of things on her own, because they're saying that Janet Jackson albums like Control and all of that. So it's like taking leadership, being independent, and being able to do things on your own. Something about getting married young. Was Janet Jackson married young, you guys? Did she do something? It's like something about being with who you want. She related, I think, okay, look, I could be wrong, but I feel like there's a relation. I don't know if she felt like she could connect a lot with Janet. I don't know. Did she get a chance to meet Janet Jackson? There's something about Janet Jackson here with her. Like maybe being inspired by her or something like that, okay? And her taking control of things, and being like taking control of her career, taking control of what she wanted to do, and being herself, and kind of like pushing the limit a bit, okay? So, and dance. There's something about dance coming through, like choreography. Okay, so that just came through. She was very big on protection. Like, she was very big on me making sure I protected myself. She said something about me. She wanted me to wear a protection sorry. I was going to say protection blanket, cloak, like protecting my energy, but also a protection bracelet, which ironically I have in like a cart from a store, and I have yet to buy it. And she was showing me this red bracelet that she wanted me to wear. Okay. I think it has the evil liar hands on it, but anyways, it's a protection bracelet. And then this is what she told me. I'm only going to share a bit of what she told me that's personal for me, but it says, protect the energy around you. I can see what you can't see. That's what she was telling me. She said, I can see what you can't see. So she said that even my dogs can tell that she's near, especially my girl dog. She says, it's always going to be like this. You're going to always have to protect your energy, protect your neck. So basically, I'm not, this isn't like tooting your own horn or being like cocky or anything, but there are certain souls that are sitting here who have a mission, that in their mission, they know that people, and I hate saying this because I don't want to manifest it, but it's the truth, that sometimes people are destined to be put here to uplift the frequency of the planet, and sometimes they're targeted. It doesn't mean that it has to be something scary or big or dangerous like what happened to Nipsey and Selena, but sometimes it's like people just sending negative energy. Sometimes it's family not, being on the up and up. Sometimes it's friends not being on the up and ups, or partners not being on the up and ups. It's like protect your energy, and just do what you're called here to do, and always have discernment and follow your intuition, okay? Because that's what's going to, keep you on the path. All right. So she says nothing to fear. Okay, so something about dancing in boots. So I got a vision of her kind of doing something like kind of silly with boots. They look like cowboy boots, but she's from Texas. So I wouldn't be shocked. In some of her costumes, she wore like a lot of different type of boots. But there's something about like she was kind of like moving around something in boots. So it was almost like when you try on someone's boots, or when you're looking at boots and you kind of do a move or you're playing. She was doing something like that with her legs in the boots, okay? She's very playful and very silly, okay? And she said, I just heard be brave and be fierce, okay? So here's something that's a little personal. Yesterday, I took my dogs for a walk. Okay, well, I took Lucy for a walk specifically, and because she, I'm testing her to see how far she can go, because all three of my dogs have heart murmurs, but they're doing good. It's just that I have to watch how far they go, and it's been hot lately, so I don't want them to overextend themselves. Anyways, so I was watching her, and I only wanted her to go so far, and I saw a black cat sleeping in my yard. I have not seen a black cat in the longest, but usually I have a connection with black cats. I even have a video up about that, you guys. I don't think it's on YouTube, though. But anyways, I have a YouTube from years ago where a black cat just came up to me and was just staring at me, and almost like it could tell what I was saying or doing, it stayed there. And so I know that my spirit guides, and I had a dream about black cats, which I connect to Bastet, which is protector, playful kind of energy. That's why I did the Bastet reading. But anyways, that was yesterday, and I had asked for a sign of protection, and she's coming through with protection, and she reminded me of the black cat. Now check this out. That deck that I told you that she wanted me to get, that ironically has her on it, this deck has a black cat. Okay? And the cat was relaxing, and it was just sleeping in my yard. Okay? So all right, so let's do a little playfulness. I want to share something simple that she shared with me. Like I said in the prior reading, sometimes, angels. Wow, she is like an angel. So I was gonna say, sometimes spirits are playful. They don't worry about the things we worry about all the time. Okay, mostly they don't worry about material things for sure, unless it comes to their family, if they're trying to protect or help their family. Okay, or other spirits. Now, she came through and was quite playful, and she was talking about the lips again, something very big with the lips, right? And so I was like, okay, let me prepare, because I don't look too bummy, okay? And so I got the same little lip liner I used yesterday, and it's a light pink, and she was saying that I would need a darker lip liner to accentuate the Cupid bow. Like, there's something about the Cupid bow. And then I looked at her lips, and it looks like she has a really nice Cupid bow. So something about like lining the lipstick up perfectly, because red lipstick can get a little bit messy. But anyways, I know that's so small, but it was something that came through. So just to kind of show you her energy, she's kind of like playful. But anyways, when I put on my bracelet, she said, now we're back in business. Like, now we're ready to get started with this reading, okay? So it's just simple stuff that I want to share with you with that one. All right, so that was the stuff I took note of. Let's get into this reading, because I have a question. I want to know, what does she want us to know? Like, why is her birth, like, why is there such a big message? Like, why now? Like, all these years, why now? And she's funny. Like, she just said, because I wanted to channel through you. Like, she's just playing. But like, what she's saying is that, of course, I haven't been around here all these years. So well, technically I have been around. Like, 1993 I was born, but I wasn't channeling then. She just said you'd be shocked. So something about children picking up energy. She's saying something about children. Children pick up on energy well. Was she gifted? I think she was gifted or something, but she didn't share. There's something, like, I think she felt like she had some type of intuitive abilities, but maybe she didn't share it. Like, maybe she just kept that on the low. Like, that's not something, you kind of share. You just kind of how, like, you're kind of like, well, I think I maybe have a little gift or something like that, but I'm not going to, like, share with everyone. She may have, like, picked up on things, but she was so caring and kind and nurturing. This is a type of person that would have given you a third chance. Like, this is a type of friend that is like, if you called them, they'd be there. She's playing I'll Be There by Michael Jackson. Or is it the Jackson 5? I'll Be There. Okay. Four of Wands, stability, home, structure, something about her home state, hometown. I don't know why I just heard her say the things that I do now. The things that I do now. She's saying that she's, of course, like she's in a much better position to help her family out now because she can see things from a bigger perspective. She can see things that they can't see. Okay, like she told me, she said, I can see things that you can't see. Okay, and I got a similar channel message from my mom. It's like when spirits pass on, when we grieve, it's especially if they're close to us, it's like they can help us better than they could when they were here. So she wants that message out that she's really working with her family, and that her work, it wasn't done in vain. Like she wants them to know that a lot of what she was here to do was to take care of them, to make sure that they were forever taken care of, and her legacy lives on, is what she's saying, which she's very happy about. But she knew her legacy would live on. Some souls can feel that they're going to go. They're telling me this to tell you guys. And some souls, they have no idea. Like, hers feels kind of just like shocking. But Nipsey, I think Nipsey could sense something. Okay, and he was also intuitive. All right. Okay, Selena, let's get into the tarot. It just feels like there's a lot to be said, but such a short amount of time. And okay, Selena, what's the significance of like the timing now, and like why are you like communicating so much right now? We're happy to have you here, but why are we getting so much messages right now? Like what's going on? To get clear communication, Holy Spirit. Five of Cups. This one to show up. So this is kind of like a depression, like someone who's depressed. Yeah, it's like she's watching something happen, is what I'm hearing. She's watching something. See how this woman's looking down? I kind of get this vibe that she's watching something take place. And I don't know if she's worried about family or friends. Look at the stars. I think I mentioned the stars in the other reading. But she's kind of like, let's see. There's a heaviness a bit. Queen of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, doesn't have to be. Okay. It's almost like she's watching over someone. She's Eight of Cups. But look, she's moving towards the light, right? She's more towards the sun, but she does have like, there's something, I don't know if there's someone who's like battling something in her family. I don't know if she can tell. Oh, they're saying like when people battle depression in silence. Like when people grieve in silence. She said there's a disconnect. She wants people to be more expressive and more vulnerable within her family. I don't know what that's about. I don't know if they're close or not. But she wants them to be more unified, like united. And she wants them to be expressive. She feels that a lot of the grief that they, she's saying they. I don't know if this is everyone. But a lot of the grief that they've experienced, it hasn't completely been released. Of course, grief, don't get me started. You don't get over grief. There's no such thing. There's always, it just hurts. Okay, it feels like a hole in your heart, especially when someone you love and someone close to you. Trust me, I know. Okay, so, but she's saying that it's not enough. Like they need to express. Like she wants them to feel the pain and the sadness, so they can purge it. Because she's saying that she keeps saying they. So I don't know who this is. Like it sounds like maybe it's obviously more than one person, but she's saying that she wants them to be more expressive with each other about how they feel about everything. Life. Be expressive. She wants them to see how she's watching over them. She's watching over them, and she wants them to be more expressive with each other, like feel more. That's what she's saying. Feel each other more, understand each other more, come together more, on an emotional level is what she's saying. On an emotional level, that people handle grief differently. And Ace of Pentacles, yeah, money, resources. She wants to gift something. I'm handing something over. I'm handing something down. It's like certain things that she just kind of sends, like from, it's crazy. They're showing me a stork. You know how a stork carries a baby, like out of nowhere to a family? I mentioned baby, and I'm telling you the child in the last reading, but it's like, she just wants to gift something to them. She wants to gift them something. And a lot of the blessings that they have, she's saying that she's kind of been behind it a bit, okay? So she's helping. She's their protector. Okay, she's watching over them. I just heard it's not someone's time yet. So Knight of Swords, okay? The bird is a messenger. It's like she's really wanting to get some type of message across very quickly, okay? To someone. The Lovers. Oh my God. The Lovers. I said she's wanting to get a message across very quickly to someone. And we have the Lovers, which is 6 in harmony. Gemini energy, right? So this could very well be her spouse. This could be, you know, who she was married to. So, there could be a message she's trying to get across to someone, a feminine energy who's older than her, as well as her lover. They said her lover. She's very much in love with him, is what they're saying. About an ending. She wants to communicate something about her ending. It's like, wow. She's saying that after her passing, she hovered for a bit because she wasn't ready to go, but it's like it was kind of, it's just, yeah, with the bell, it's like it was destined to kind of, sometimes we have different paths that can play out in our life, and that kind of storyline, that path played out unfortunately for her, and she kind of like lingered there for a bit, and ironically Nipsey did kind of like a similar thing, okay? So she tried. It's like they fought, a fighting spirit, like they really fought to be here, but when it's your time, it's your time. Okay, and she really wanted to get a message across. There could be something with crows, that she may use like animals to communicate with them, okay, to try to get their attention. But she was really trying to figure out, how can I communicate with them? But being like a new spirit, a new soul who's like, well, she's not new, but what I'm saying is like when you've transitioned, and when you just transitioned and you're kind of going back to where you started. Sometimes it's hard to figure out why you're there, okay? I've spoken to spirits before where they have a hard time transitioning. They want to know, sometimes they're even confused if they're past. They don't even realize that they're like gone, some of them, okay? Some of them still believe that they're, still here. And some of them actually don't want to admit, like it's like an in denial kind of stage, like, no, like I refuse. And I've seen this even in person, okay? Like, trust me, I don't even want to go there. But she was kind of like lingering for a bit to watch over them and to try to communicate with them. She's fine. She's fine now. But see how we have this 8 of Cups, like she was walking towards the sun and then she's finally near the light. Yeah, but she's saying that she wanted to communicate something, and she still wants to communicate something with them. Okay, I'm hearing have no remorse, no guilt. Yeah, she really wants to communicate with them. Yeah, Knight of Wands. So I'm telling you, something with music, with the drums. Of course, she's a musician, but she wants to communicate with them via music. Look, there's a horse. Look at the horse dancing in the background, and she's just loving it. She's like very passionate, but she wants to communicate with them. The best way that they can communicate with her is like when they're alone, like silence. Wow, she also just said via music. She can communicate with them via music, sound frequency. Because that was already her thing here on earth, and she's saying it's a connection with them because they have a connection with music. So music is a great way to connect with her. And I said dancing before in that other reading, and it's true. But she wants them to spend more time alone or like together, but really like have that moment of silence with each other. Have that moment where she can come through, because it's like she's trying to come through. I don't know if someone like randomly thought one day, hey, maybe we should, talk to like a psychic or medium, but I feel like it was shut down or in some type of way, or maybe they were against it, or maybe they thought about it briefly and they just, that could be one person who knew her, but they were like thinking about it. Someone may have actually did it but never shared it, but there, it's like she wants to come through. She wants to speak with them. So I'm hearing, I hope that they're open. She really wants to communicate with them quite soon, okay? She's always been there with them, and I think she's always been communicating, but she like, there's something she really wants to say like strongly, okay? And she's going to continue reaching out until she can, get this across. So they just need to be open, because I'm getting like a blocked kind of guarded energy, and she wants that cloud, that heaviness to be lifted, okay? And she's going to communicate with them. She has new knowledge from where she is now. Something about the stars is just like really coming through the stars, but she's really trying to help. Look at the horses. That's her trying to get to them. There's something about like, they're showing me the Merkaba. And they're also showing me Archangel Metatron's, cube. They're showing me like a vehicle. Like, yeah, the chariot is a vehicle, and sacred vehicles. Like, she's trying to somehow figure out how to, I don't want to say manipulate energy, but she's trying to figure out a way to get to them or to communicate something to them. And the chariot is usually about confidence, courage, and success. And we know by now that she's coming off as this brave, courageous, creative energy. A force to be reckoned with. And look at the horses again. Horses, like, when I see horses, I think about freedom. I think of playfulness and freedom and beauty. And Sagittarius energy as well, okay? So, something about horses now. We have like 3 horses in these cards. But anyways... And then we have a motorcycle in this one. Usually all the knights have horses, but we have a motorcycle and a crow here and a bow and arrow. She's trying to get some type of communication across. Okay. Yeah, like she's just like waiting. It's like she's waiting for a time. Like she's waiting. So there are different portals, right? That full moon being on her birthday could be like a really big portal for her, where she's like, that's my opening. Like yeah, kind of like Day of the Dead. Think of like that time frame, Halloween, Day of the Dead. It's like there's a portal open. Like she's trying to come through. She's like, look, I can come through during this time if they'd be open to it. Like, are they open to it? It feels like, I don't know if her family, okay, I don't know if her family is religious, or if they're, or I don't know what they believe in, or if they don't believe in something, because it feels like there's like a block kind of energy there. Maybe one person is kind of open, or maybe like, I don't know. It doesn't feel like everyone's open to this type of communication, because it feels kind of like closed off and kind of like Hierophant energy. Usually when I see the Hierophant, I think of like the divine, I think of God, I think of the Holy Spirit, I think of I think of tradition. But it feels like something traditional that would be kind of guarded or not used to stuff like this, like tarot and mediums. So someone needs to be open. It's conflict. 5. She wants her family to stay out of conflict with other people, and maybe even with each other. I'm not sure if they're in conflict with each other, but something about a conflict, okay? It could even be what happened to her. She may be wanting to share something, okay, about that. What's at the top? The world, see? And what did I say? Look at all the sacred geometry there. Flower of life. She's trying to connect with them. The world for me is higher dimensions. It's a lot like the book of Revelations. For me, the world and the judgment card are like the book of Revelations. Okay, and the Wheel of Fortune, all 3. So for me, with the World card, it talks about cycles, okay? It talks about cycles, ending and beginning, a closing of a chapter, a beginning of a chapter. When someone passes, someone is born. It's that cycle of life. Another dimension is what I'm hearing. she's with them via another dimension. They can easily tap into her, but she's trying to gift them something from another dimension. She's going to gift them something. And it's not just spiritual. It's not just like, oh, you saw me in a dream. It's more of like, I'm going to gift you something and you're going to know it's me. You're going to know it's me. You're going to know. That's what I'm hearing. You're going to know it's me. So that's like one of the reasons. Yeah, all this pentacles. She's coming through about like resources. She wants to give something. Now, that's one of the reasons why she's like trying to come through so strongly, apparently, is to communicate with her family that all is well, that she's fine. She doesn't want them to think that, she doesn't want to get the impression that she's not fine. She's fine. And she's saying that they're fine, but she's seeing where there can be improvement. That's what she's saying. I see where there can be improvement. I see where things can be easier, and she wants to clear some things up. So Aquarius, originality, philanthropy, and progressive imagining. So she wants them to progress in some type of way. Is there a charity in her name? She might want to do something like, she might want them to do something charitable or start something. But Aquarius is here, the star card, very unique. That would be her energy, just because she's a star. Okay, she's unique. She's this kind of golden energy. And look, we have house 6, establishing a foundation, health, daily life, and practical details. I feel like she might be worried about someone's health in her family. And when I say family, you have to keep in mind that she was married. So when I say family, I'm not just meaning her parents and her siblings or cousins or auntie uncles, and or whoever. I'm also mentioning her husband, because that was her husband. So it's her family in general. Okay, so there's something about that, like she wants to make sure that everyone's like health is on point, mind, body, and soul. She could be trying to come through and warn someone about their well-being. Okay, like eat healthier. She's trying to do something to kind of like, yeah, and it could be a male that she or maybe not, they just stop, because we have the moon and the sun. But it's like when they said male, it's like active energy. Sun, she wants them to be active when it comes to taking care of their health. So be proactive about your health. Expression, doing in forward motion. Motion. Forward motion is falling on top of the Chariot. Yeah, she wants them to move forward when it comes to something. And we have the family tree here. So this is masculine and feminine energy, but this is yang. So this is specifically masculine energy. Ironically, we do have Sagittarius and Leo here in Aries. Mars. Move forward and defend self. See, she's like defending them, and she wants them to move forward. Like, protect your energy. Don't even focus on negative people and negative situations. Spiritual growth. She's saying that she grew a lot, like when she made it back home, because that's what happened. She made it back home. There was a lot of spiritual growth. She's saying that she's soaring high. Something about birds and soaring high, like flying high. But the spiritual growth, and this makes me think of like the Sacred Heart. You see a lot like on paintings of like Jesus and Mother Mary, like in churches, Catholic churches. Remember I said saint, like that patron saint, something about that. But she's growing, but she wants them to kind of grow spiritually so that they can really have like strong discernment and strong intuition on what's coming through. She wants them to be more open. We have Capricorn, ambition, realism, and methodical steps. Yeah, when I see Capricorn, sometimes I think more of like something that's more grounded and more 3D-ish. No shade. She is trying to bring something for them in the 3D. She's trying to make it happen in some type of way. She's trying to figure that out, which I think she will. Actually, just heard I know she will. So yeah. What else do you want to say, Selena? What's going on here? Why do you want this message to come through so strongly? And like, why now? Why are you communicating now? Family. Look at it. It's 2 children there. And we do have the Lovers here. And we do have the Queen of Pentacles. And we have clarity. See, she's trying to come through to give her family clarity about a situation. And it's crazy because they're showing like this ball, like she's holding this ball. Like she can see them. It's like when you look, you can see like a snow globe. That's what she's showing me, like a snow globe. Like she can see them, and she's trying to help. It's like I'm trying. And look, there's birds. There's something about birds here, and there, look, that looks like a sun or a full moon. So full moon, pink moon in Libra on April 16th. Eclipse coming soon. There's something about that. Okay, Selena, what? She's happy. She wants them to know that. Look at this. Happiness and grieving. See, she wants them to be happy. Look at the blue butterfly. She wants them to be happy. She knows that it's hard. She knows. She knows that the transition was hard. Because they had to kind of go straight into business mode is what she's saying. Like, she's saying that it's a lot when this is what she's saying to me. She's saying it's a lot when you're known and when your family is known and when you're trying to grieve in public. She said it's a lot and people don't understand it. She said it's one thing to experience grief, but it's one thing to experience grief in the public eye and to have to protect someone you love's brand, their image, everything. It's hard. It's hard to grieve in the public eye. It's hard to share something so personal with the public. It's hard. It's hard. And she wants her family to be happy because she's happy. The only thing is that if she were to worry about anything, it's about them. She has no worries. The only thing that she would worry about would be them. Okay? She's just watching over them. She has her wings. She wants them to know she has her wings. I just heard upgraded and leveled up. Like, she's always been important. She always knew that she was destined for something. Give me one more, please, Selena. What do you want? This one. What is this one? Animals. I cannot make this up. I don't know if she liked animals. Look, we have that black cat. We have a dog. We have an owl. We have a dove. See, there's something with animals. Remember, I mentioned the black cat. We have these butterflies. We have these crows and birds. She's like, she communicates through them. She's trying to communicate with them. There could be something specific about an animal that, I don't know if the animal can see her. I don't know if someone has an animal and maybe if, for example, this is like when you see when someone has a dog and their dog is like barking at the wall and you're like, well, why are you barking at the wall? Why are you barking randomly? It's like that energy, like when they can sense a spirit. And she kind of said that when it came to one of my dogs. I have 3 dogs, but she said specifically the girl dog because that's who stays up under me all the time. Can sense her. So let's see. Freedom. Didn't I say the horses? And look, we have a white dove here. They're saying, wow, so those are angels. And we have a dragonfly here that she's free. She's free. She wants them to know that she's free and she wants them to be free. Okay? Like, she's not trapped anywhere. And this makes me think of the song A Ribbon in the Sky for Love. Yeah, it's like she wants them to free themselves from this grief. Free themselves from she knows how hard it is. We're not saying that grief is something you can just say, okay, I'm done with, I'm free from. But she wants them to be more open, more expressive. Okay, more vulnerable. Okay, Selena, let me shuffle this deck. What else do you want them to know? Something about like really focusing, like deep belly breaths. Archangel Michael, that's who I called upon. Root chakra stability, protection. She's protecting them. There's a connection here with Archangel Michael. Anxiety, that was that 9 of Swords we got earlier. And look, that breaks down to a 9. So I think someone is anxious. Someone in her family is going through something. Someone close is going through something. It could be financial constraints. Because we do have like a lot of gifting of like material possessions. She wants them to protect their finances, but there's a journal in this book. Like there's like a book or journal in this cabinet and there's coins. Like, so there's something that is old because look, there's webs on it. It's something that's old that's going to come through for them. Old. Okay. So she doesn't want them to worry about that. So that could be something that they're worried about. Happy family. Can't make this up. You have like a lot of 4s here, which talk about like, when I see 4s, I think of pillars. So it's like a stability of pillar holding up structure. And look, there's 2 children again in a family and a rainbow. Rainbow. Good vibes. So we have, this is happy family. She wants her family to be happy. It's all coming back down to family. This is why she's coming through so strongly, because she cares about her family. I don't know, maybe she really wanted to start a family. I'm not sure. Does she want children? You know, not everybody who gets married wants children, but I have to wonder, because there's a youthful, like a child who's with her that I think maybe trying to reincarnate here. But we have 2 children here, and we have a couple. So something about family, and now this doesn't always have to be just like her and her husband. This could be like her family in general. Like, so happy family falling underneath the animals. What is this? Magician in the mirror. So I'm telling you, she's trying to like manifest her way through. She's trying to do something. Oh wow, we have these 2 cards. They want me to show you guys this. We have walking away, and there's 2 butterflies here. It's almost like she hated that she had to move on. It's almost like I'm hearing someone say, even though I'm going, I'll be back. Like she's saying to them, even though I left, I'm coming back to you. Like this is wild, but it's like she wants them to know even though she had to walk away, she's still there. Angel of love. See, she is an angel. This is wild. It's like she's there with them. She wants them to know. They're actually telling me to get another roll of cards from this deck. She wants them to know that she's there. Replace all anxiety with happiness and love. Feel those emotions. Don't keep it pent. The temple path. Yeah, she's like a spiral. This has to do with her spiritual journey, her growth here. She's trying to help. That's what's crazy. It's like she's doing her best to help from where she's at. They're telling me to look. Deceit. She wants them to protect themselves. Like, be aware who they have around them. And be aware of negative energies trying to use them against each other, because that happens, okay? We have adjacent possibilities. So, like I said, she's trying to find a way to communicate with them or to make it back to them in some type of way. We have these different doors open. And look how there's this random door on the floor, like a door you never expected. So it's like a gateway. It's like, you'll see me again. That's what I'm hearing, okay? And we have a man holding a coin. So she's really trying to help them with their prosperity. But there could be something about a man having money. We went from a role of having like grief and financial constraint in the temple path to now seeing a man holding a coin. So she is going to bless them, okay? What's at the top? Door to personal healing and happiness with the rainbow. Again, she wants them to have this. Like, she's opening this doorway, that adjacent possibility. She's opening it for them to walk through, okay? This is like heaven. Like, I'm telling you, she's going to try to visit in some type of way. All right? Like, this is really big. She's really trying to get to them. She's trying to get something across. Let me see what else I can get. Selena, what do you want them to know? What do you want? Why are you, like, coming through so strongly? Reflection. Yeah, so she's thinking about it all. And maybe someone in the family is like, because my nose is itching when I said that, maybe someone is like sitting there up all night reflecting on like what happened. It could come out of nowhere, because with grief, sometimes like stuff just pops up out of nowhere. You're like, I was doing fine and now I can't. Now today is like bad. So she's like she wants them to know that she's with them, especially when they're like alone and when they're asleep. Gather. Something about gathering, like coming together, having a gathering. She wants them to come together, but also I'm hearing gathering information. Loss. Oh my gosh. Like, yeah. The loss falling on top of the grief card. Selena, what do you want? Why are you coming through so strong? Fortune. She's trying to bless them with something. Destiny, karma, fate. It's like something was so fated to happen. Remember earlier I said that the Wheel of Fortune along with the Judgment card and the World card are like my book of Revelations. Like, it's my rebirth. It's my Akashic Records. It's my heaven, my higher dimensions cards, right? My higher dimensions. And this is that. It's actually falling on the same row as the world, you guys. So technically we do have it. So I'm hearing certain time frames, like when cycles come, she can come through. She's trying to come through as strong as she can during this cycle. Look, the Empress is usually pregnant. Look at her. She's usually pregnant. This looks like a young Empress, right? And her hand is still over her stomach. So it represents fertility. Ironically, remember I said I had looked her up and something about eggs popped up, and ironically I found this egg that I used to have on my altar. Well, eggs represent fertility and protection, right? So an egg is formed to protect and be like a vessel to protect something that's growing, something that is, you know, developing. And for some reason, that egg is very symbolic with her. There's a goddess that the egg is also connected to. Is that like Esotre? Is it Esotre? Isn't she connected with Easter? When is Easter, you guys? When is Easter coming? That might be another specific day. Sprayed. Sorry, guys. Easter? Something about Easter, you guys? Easter. But anyways, fertility, abundance. This connects with that Empress energy. And look, spring was underneath it. Okay? And ironically, underneath that is in tune. And look. Underneath that, this is scary. Underneath that, we have protective love. So she's really watching over them. Okay? She's like, I'm watching over them. I'm protecting them. I'm trying to bless them with abundance and prosperity, fertility, something about new beginnings. I did say stork. So like she's trying to bring them something. But she needs them to be in tune. She needs them to be open to like, yeah, she just said the adjacent possibility. She wants them to be open to like miracles, the miraculous, like a visitation from her. She wants them to be open. The prince in home. And when I see home, I think of family. Look at the rainbow. There's something about rainbows for her. So like after a loss, after the hardness, there's a rainbow, right? After the rain, there's a rainbow. But there's something about rainbows. Maybe they're going to see one that looks like that home looks so sweet, right? It's like it has all that land, and it looks like just has like a lot of property, and it's a lot of space. Something about spaciousness. And then we have the prince. Okay. So this represents a masculine energy as well. That's kind of coming through. And ironically, the home falls on the same row as a family. The prince is falling on the same row as the lovers. So that's kind of interesting. Let's see what else we can get. Night vision. See, she's trying to communicate with them. She's trying her hardest. This is the moon, to communicate with them, wanting them to see clearly, wanting them to be open to communication. Love. Oh my, look at the stars. It says shooting stars. Love. We have the lovers. This is falling on top of the world and the full of fortune and the family, happy family, and the animals. This is actually a specific message now. What's coming through now is for her partner, her husband. She wants him to know that she loves him, but there's something that she's trying to get him to see, that she wants him to look at other options, other possibilities, and she's trying to communicate with him. But something with the stars, I kept saying that earlier. I'm actually hearing the song, look at the stars, look how they shine for you and everything you do. And they were called Yellow, Coldplay. But that's kind of like the energy that's kind of coming through, like dreaming of you tonight and tomorrow and for all of my life. Yeah. I can't remember the lyrics. I don't want to mess them up. Dreaming of you, night vision. That's a song. I'm hearing it for all of my life. And this song, doesn't she say, like in your arms, something like that? Hold on, you guys. We're going to see what comes through. Of you tonight. Yep, Father. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. There's a bird and eggs in the freaking tree. Excuse my French. Look at that. Bird and eggs in the tree. And the father who's protecting the family tree, protecting the legacy. Walk away, home, family, reflection, protection, and the father. Her father is merely trying to protect the legacy. I don't know what's going on, but the father is, I'm telling you, coming off as very protective of the family, of the legacy, of these eggs. Very protective of the home, of the family, of the legacy. of her memory. Very protective. Something about the father and her husband is here that she's trying to communicate, as well as a feminine figure that could be older. Okay. I may have the lyrics wrong. They're going to make me pull up the lyrics because I don't want to disrespect her and sing the lyrics wrong. Okay. I used to know the lyrics. It's been a long time. And as you guys know, I can make my own words. Like, I can make up my own words to songs for some reason. I'm going to see what comes through while I look at her lyrics. And a lot of you know that I channel through singing sometimes. So I don't know if she wants me to switch tools to singing, which I kind of did not want to do, but I'm not shocked. Yeah, night vision, sleeping. I don't know if my voice is going to be able to handle this song. Not tonight. Wow. I don't know. Late at night when all the world is sleeping, I stay up and think of you. Star. And I wish on a star that somewhere you are thinking of me too. She's telling me to skip that. Wonder if you ever see me, and I wonder if you know I'm there. She's visiting them. See, she's literally with them. If you looked in my eyes, would you see what's inside? Would you even care? I just wanna hold you close. You're so far, all I have are dreams of you. I know I kind of messed up there with the melody, but there's something. So this is about visitations, you guys. It's about visitations. So what is that part? It's like I'm hearing her go over it. Kind of like practicing it. I don't know. Did she write this? Did she... Maybe not, I'm not sure, but like there maybe just the practice of it. I'm not sure, but they're showing me like her going over it. Which most, of course, if you're a musician, you're gonna practice. But I don't know. There's something about her going over it. There's a part that she's really stressing a big emphasis on, and it's the part where she says let me see. I stay up and think of you, and I still can't believe that you came up to me and said, I love you too. Now I'm dreaming of you tonight till tomorrow. I'm hearing in all of my life. Did she say that in a song? For all of my life. And there's nowhere in the world that I'd rather be than here in my room dreaming with you endlessly. With you tonight, I'm holding you tight. So, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm beat myself up after that because I used to be able to sing that song really well. But I'm telling you guys, she is watching over them at night is like a really strong time. But something about that full moon. And she like watches over them when they're sleeping. Something about being in a room. Look, even she's in a room. Family home, a home, being at a home, or something about a property, a land. Give me more, because I feel like there's more that she wants to say here with these cards. Like I said, this is one of the specific decks that she wants me to pull out. Gratitude, the bird. She's grateful. I think she's wanting to say something to her father. I don't see. Dreamer. Oh my, look at her holding the bird. And this is like her as like a child. So I think there's something that she wants to say about her childhood when it comes to her father. Her dreams. She's reflecting. Sister. Something she wants to say to her sister. And look, her sister's holding the bird. See, look, isn't that crazy? And ironically, I think her sister may be older than her. I think Selena's the youngest. And look, she's holding a bird too. So she also is trying to, it's almost like I was just focusing on her father and her husband. And I said there was an older feminine energy that she was trying to connect to. And now we have a sister here. That is real, it's falling under the grief in the night vision. And maybe someone could be dealing with financial constraints. I don't know who it is. Oh my God, look, we have mother. And this woman's pregnant. This is the Empress energy again. But this is actually a mother. So, oh my, technically, so I think she's also referencing to her mother. We have father, we have mother, we have prince, we have sister. And, but this mother card is falling on top of the love. So she may have dreamed or wanted to have a child with him. Because I'm seeing like a vision like of a nursery. Yeah, imagination. She had dreamed of that. So, wow. And she's watching over her mother. Something, you have father on one end and mother on the other end. Let's get more. Like, I just feel like she's saying a lot right now. What else, Selena? Storyteller. Yeah, like she wants to communicate. Share her story. She wants to share something with them. Change. She's letting them know with the butterflies, once again, that there's going to be some type of change in their life. Some type of change is going to occur. Princess. And the horse. You have the prince and now you have the princess. That's strange. This, I don't know if her siblings have children, but it's almost like she's looking over several people. Like, I'm telling you, you have two cards talking about family and you home, and you have father, you have the prince, you have the love, her love, you have the mother, you have the sister, you have the princess now. And what's at the bottom? Beauty, the unicorn. That's her. She's like this unique energy that's coming through. Silence. See, she wants them to like silence everything so she can communicate. She's trying to shaman. I cannot make this up. It's almost like I don't know if she has some type of connection to like some type of indigenous spirituality, because when I see shaman, and we have a lot of feathers here, it kind of makes me think of something like something indigenous, like maybe there's some type of connection there. But she wants them to connect with someone or to like tune in, because she wants to communicate. It's like talking to a medium or a shaman. She wants them to connect. Like, you know how like they have Tyler? It's like Tyler the medium, who has his shows, but it's like she wants them to connect with someone trustworthy. She wants to get across some type of message. What's at the top? Imagination again, like the story. Maybe she wants them to write a book, because we have that book that was in the my stomach. Like I just felt like a clutch in my stomach. There's something about like that Financial Constraints had a book in it with the 2 coins in cobwebs, and we have a book here. Imagination. So I don't know, does someone want to write a child's book? There's something about a child's book or a book or something. It could even be a biography, but there's something about a book that is trying to come through. What's underneath? Oh my God, you guys, underneath the shaman is child. I cannot make this up. And there's a spirit that is with her. I cannot make this up. There's a childlike spirit that's with her. I don't know how to explain this. Like, you have all these horses and birds, and this is wild. Like, they're telling me to split the deck and see what I see. Storm. After the storm, there's a rainbow. So she's like telling them that things may have been heavy, but there's going to be better times. But she's also telling them there's some type of change. With the wisdom, you have the owl here twice. She's trying to give them wisdom that there's going to be some type of change in life. Shaman. She wants them to connect with a shaman. Shamans are healers too. She wants them to heal. What is this? Winter. Winter talks about rest. Child. There could be a child that's I'm telling you, I got this in the other reading that was channeled. This is coming through in the cards now, that there's some type of energy, some type of spirit that's trying to come through. There. Let's get some from this deck. Oh, no. She said get some from this deck. Okay. Child, you cannot make this up. Shuffle these cards. See, someone's grieving. Someone is like, of course you continuously grieve, but there's someone that is really like, they're not telling people that they're having a hard time. They're having a harder time than what it may seem. What's going on? Yeah, because they're constantly thinking someone's worried about a house. Like someone's worried about property, or thinking like missing. Yeah, someone's missing her. This could be her lover, her husband. Like she keeps saying lover, like her love. A lot of love there. Okay. But someone's thinking courthouse. Is there something about like legalities, contracts, or documents when it comes to like either finances, money, property, what is this? Adjudication. Oh my God, look at this. Concerns. There's a man here, a wealthy man, in adjudication. There is something within court when it comes to people. There's something that's going on with the court, because 5 is changed. It could also be, remember we have the 5 of Wands, we have 3, and then we have 33. So we have 333. And there's an older man here with peace lilies who's still grieving. This could be her father, because this is going to be the same energy of the man in the chair who's trying to protect the family legacy, trying to protect something. They're saying bloodline. And then we have a wealthy man here. This also looks like an attorney too. This also looks like someone who, you know, is collecting. But I do feel like someone who you would hire to do something. But this feels like someone who may be trying to receive some type of money, or someone who holds money. So yeah, you guys, this is interesting. Courthouse, adjudication, concern, wealthy man. Hold on, you guys. I want to see what this. Okay, I want to look up adjudication. I want to see if I can get any extra words on that one. What else pops up when you see adjudication? Because I don't have the book to this. I don't know if this deck even came with a book. I want to know more about this card. There's something about contracts. Act of judging. Judgment. The judgment card came out in the other reading. Yeah. Legal. Something with the courthouse and judgment. And look, there's a crest behind. And I just feel like there's something with the family. Like legacy or something that was left behind. And look, there's books there. So, oh my God. And then we have official person. So yeah, that would be like, this is more like the attorney than the wealthy guy. So there's something with legalities here with a man, okay, or men, okay? So I don't know if this is her family trying to protect something of hers, or is this 2 people in her family going at it? I would hope not. She's not feeling that. Yeah, and then we have a mature woman. She's thinking about, okay, what is this? What is this about? Occupation. So something about her work. The work that she's put in is what I'm hearing. Something about the work she's put in. What about it? Family room. See, it's all about family. She wants them to come together. And this could, I mean, it could have to do with like a home or property or money or something like that. But coffin. Oh my gosh, this is falling under the wealthy man. Yeah, so this could still have to do with her and like maybe whatever she's left behind. House. I'm telling you, it's got to do with her property, or like her. It's when I see property, when I see homes, I think of like her money, or her, anything that would have been left, like anything of hers. Okay. Great fortune. I think there's a judgment over her money, over like money or something like that, or what she has. Community. Yep, this has to do with the community, family, home. This is making me think that it's within the family. This child keeps coming up, and it's falling underneath the mother, on top of the mother and the love and the coffin and the wealthy man. There is something about a child. I'm telling you, like in the last reading, they won't clear this up for me. I'm not sure if this child almost made it here and didn't. I'm not sure if this child was supposed to be here and didn't get a chance to, or if there was a family member, a relative, or even a close friend, a child who had passed away, or there's something about a youthful energy that's with her. Now, like I said before, this could be a child that's trying to reincarnate, okay? There's a child that's trying to come here and is falling underneath this wealthy man and coffin and child. We have a child here so many times, you guys. Child. This could also be someone saying that was my child, is what I'm hearing. That's my child. That was my child. I don't know if there's any issues within the family, but she's expecting for this to, she doesn't want this to happen. She wants it to stop if there is any, because there's so much money. Look at the 777, so much wealth. And if they're worried about finances, there's going to be more money. I don't know how. She's going to make it happen where they somehow get more money. I don't know if that means like, if there's like a new venture or something that's going to be kind of like asked of them, like, hey, do you want to do this? And it's going to feel right. She's saying it's going to feel good. I don't know what this is, but there's an opportunity for money, something going to come through. She's going to get them with, and it's almost like share it. Share it with the community. It shouldn't be just one person's. It should be shared. It should be split up amongst her family. That's what I just heard. She's also watching over the children in the family, as if there's any like youth. If I don't know if her siblings had children, but she's watching over children. I have to wonder, did her husband, did he have ever moved, like, did he, I don't want to say like, did he like marry? Did he have a girlfriend? Did he? 2 cards fell as I said that. You guys. This earring keeps falling. That's crazy. 2 cards. I want to know what it is, but it fell all the way underneath the table, you guys, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it. What are those cards? Look, I'm trying to find something to get this because I think... Okay, so one is pathway, you guys, and it has butterflies on it. One's pathway. So she's trying to guide them and lead them towards some type of pathway. Let me see if I can get this other card, you guys. I'm trying to figure out how I can reach to get it, because I would need to get all the way underneath the table. Oh, good. I was able to like use a book to get it. What is this? Expectation. It's the same card. So it's like she's like, clear this up. Money, unexpected income. We already had this, but look, she's saying that there's going to be more to come. Like, so I don't know if someone's being greedy. She's trying to communicate with them. It's like the bird with like a letter, like sending a message. I'm hearing 4-page letter by Leah. That's so random. It's like, yeah, I'm trying to communicate with you, privileged lady, that there's more than enough to go around. It could be something with traveling. Like she's trying to get to them is what I'm getting. It kind of makes me think, you guys know me in my readings. Sometimes I get a lot of Harry Potter messages. We had the owl, we had the birds, the letters, communication, the train. Like, it makes me think of like going through a portal, like going to another dimension, another world. She's trying to communicate with them. Like, oh, think about it. So here, just an example, bear with me, you guys. Harry Potter was an orphan, right? His parents passed away and he found out that they had left him like an inheritance. He didn't know that. So it's like something being left to them, and we have another 7. So now we have like 4 7s. 7s are lucky. We have 3 3 3. And we have a ton of 4s. Technically, we have 3 3 3 3 3. Okay. What's at the top? Mature man. So she is like focused on her father and his well-being and her mother's well-being. So I think she's looking at their health. She's looking at the health of her family and her main male, which would be her husband. See, and she's saying high honor. She respects her family. She holds them in high honor, but there's something going on. I don't know what, but there's something going on. She's saying that not everyone is mentioned in this reading, so I don't know what that's about. So not everyone's mentioned in this reading. She's just talking about what she's concerned about. Yeah, look, bad health. She's worried about someone's well-being. It could be mentally. She wants to gift them something. She's concerned about something. Yeah, so I'm telling you, look, marriage. She's trying to come through to communicate with them about something that she feels is serious, and it has to do with money, and it has to do with like court, okay, and health. She's worried about someone's health and well-being. Yeah, it's like she wants whatever this is to stop. She doesn't like this court thing, all of this court. Yeah, thief. She doesn't like this. It's like official person, courthouse. It's like, I don't know what this is. What is this? Give me one more, please. Give me one. What does Selena want to say? Sirens. It's like a warning. That's also protection, and that's also like help is on the way, and it's also Archangel Michael. Great fortune. We have Archangel Michael already in this reading. So it's like she's trying to protect them, and it's the warrior angel coming through to like cut away all the negativity. I feel like there's some like type of energy that's trying to like cause chaos and conflict within their family, and she wants them to break free of it. Like there's something here, you know, every family has their thing. Could be about work or business or something like that, but it needs to be let go of. It really does. And do everything equally and fairly. That's what I just heard. Wealthy man. The sirens are saying it all, like, let's see what else. She's saying I'm gonna use this deck now. Spirit says wait. Wow. It's like she's telling them this, like, it seemed like someone said, like, stop. You know, I don't know if, like, there are people arguing or if, like, people are trying to make a decision on something. She's kind of like, it's like when someone steps in and says, hey, wait, everybody. Like, hold on. Like, when someone wants to say something. So I'm just getting that she really, like, wants to say something. What, Selena, what do you want to say? What are you trying to say? What do you want to say? Cleanse your aura, darkest hour. Cleanse your area. Just heard cleanse your aura, cleanse your area. She wants them to protect their energy. Protect your energy. Protect your home. Protect your space. Cleanse your energy. She wants them to protect themselves. Yeah, look, we have ego, deception, and envy. Something going on. Look, peace. Too divine to give a damn. She wants them to embrace peace. There's something going on with them egos. Egos in community. Inner child healing. So some of them may have some inner child healing to do. Somebody. Okay, and we have a few days. I'm telling you that April 16th, something's going to happen. Yep, minutes. Proceed with caution. That is the warning coming through. Like, she's trying to come through and tell them, look, wait on something. Wake up. Like, yeah, she's trying to say something to them. Look, we have wake up. Wake up. That's that dreaming of you at night. It's like she's with them and she's like trying to get their attention. And we have, sweetheart, you deserve love. So, I don't know why that's like coming through. I don't know why that feels like a message. If that feels like there's a message to a female that she's trying to say about that too. I don't know, that sounds strange, but what else? Ascension, raise your vibe, which is exactly what she's been doing. Like, she's moving, like her soul has ascended. She wants them to connect with her, elevate, hold yourself accountable. She wants them to connect with her. Peace, and embrace peace. She wants them to connect with her, embrace peace, let go of ego, and set healthy boundaries. She's trying to set that with them. Look, connect with your ancestors. She wants them to connect with her. Like, for real, she's trying to, like, communicate with them. Like, I don't know, if someone needs to create an altar, okay? So that she can communicate, redeem yourself. She's saying that if someone's been dealing with a hardship with finances or something with health, that they will make a comeback if they try, if they allow themselves to receive love and receive help. She wants them to communicate and tell people what they're going through. No, there's somebody that she wants them to protect their energy from. Somebody that yeah, a few weeks. She's going to reveal something. I don't know if it's like, you know, for people who have money, well, that's for anyone, but when you hire attorneys, not saying that every attorney is like this, but they milk you for your money. So they're happy to be, you know, hired. So I don't know if there's somebody that she's trying to like tell them to be aware of. Yeah, she wants them to confidently go after their dreams. I think that's more of a general message. She wants people to follow their dreams. One more. And sacrifices. Let it go. So this could be like a situation, drama, or something that she wants them to let go of. Yeah, what's at the top? Satisfy your soul, bougie. Satisfy your soul. I think she wants them to feel happy and satisfied. Yeah, seek truth. Be happy, satisfied, seek truth. Yeah, okay. Journal your thoughts. She wants them to heal. Like, just focus on healing and communicating with each other. Something with writing in a book. It's coming through too, okay? I wonder if she, like, I don't know. I'm like, does she have like a journal? Does she have like a diary? Like, what is up with that? Because it feels like there's something with writing or a book for someone that's coming through. Yeah, and it keeps coming back to peace. Embrace peace. She wants them to have peace and love and community and protection over each other and coming together to create. Something about creating. What do we have here? New moon in Aries, it's time to take action. We have that 4 movement, and she's in Aries. So she's trying to take action towards them. It's what's coming through. Community is key. That's what I was going to say. Community is key, but it says communication is key. New moon in Gemini. She's trying to communicate with them. Expect a powerful change. I'm hearing she's going to reach out to a sibling first. Okay, so it says expect powerful change. She's saying, I told you guys there's a change coming. This is new moon eclipse. I told you there's eclipse coming. She's trying to communicate with them. Look, believe in the impossible. This says believe in the impossible. If I'm not mistaken, I think I read that one of her favorite. Yeah, I just posted the gift. I think they said one of her favorite quotes was always remember that the impossible is possible, or something like that. Nothing is yet set in stone. So she's telling them to believe in miracles because anything can happen. And these 2 cards will fall under the Wheel of Fortune and World card. Anything can happen. Believe in the impossible. Blue moon. Nothing is yet written in stone. Wow, what's at the bottom? Leo energy, huh? Confidence is your key to success. New moon and Leo. There's a lot about confidence that she's trying to share. Ironically, we had that Aries and Leo energy in the beginning of the reading, right? And now we have it at the end. So I think that's interesting. I don't feel like this is done. I don't feel like, let me see, Selena, what do you want to be known? What are you trying to share? Like, so we know why you're coming through now. What do you want us to know? Anything else? What do you want us to know? The reunion. Stop. 2 cards came out. Okay, guys, look at this. It says the reunion. It says soul recognition, collaboration, partnership, and friendship. Partnership, friendship, community, family, soul recognition, collaboration, meaning she's trying to collaborate with different souls. She wants to help her family. She wants to collaborate with them. She wants a reunion. That's that rebirth, the judgment card. Like I'm trying to communicate. Like we will be reunited. I'm hearing on the other side we'll be reunited. And maybe she might somehow have a visitation come through here. I don't know. Maybe someone is gifted. I don't know. She's going to be able to reach out. Trust the seasons. Embrace change. Cycles of life. Transition, growth. She's talking about her transition. Trust the seasons. That everything happens for a reason. Okay? Embracing change. They have this change here. Cycles of life. Transition and growth. It's the cycles of life. What's at the bottom of the deck here? What is this one? Rose without thorns. You have the right to your joy. Peace. Sweetness of life. She wants them to embrace peace. We got that earlier, right? What's at the top? The rose thread. Inner call. Soul led. The mystic. Living courageously. That's her energy. Leaving. leaving behind a legacy. Okay, so boldness, courage, vibrancy, love. She's talking about her legacy, what she left behind. So the road ahead. That's what I just heard. The rose thread, inner call, soul lit, the mystic. Trying to connect with them. I don't know how she's going to be able to do this, but she's going to try her hardest to communicate with them, to give them some type of like message, some type of communication. She's blessed. She wants them to know that they're blessed, and she's blessing them. Yeah, she's watching over her family big time. That card said buy the book. That was crazy. Regeneration. See? It's like a rebirth, like a phoenix arising from the ashes. Whoa. Give me one card, please. What is this? Poise. Confidence. Look at that star. That's her. Like she's being reborn again in a way. Higher power. Her trying to get them to connect with the higher power so that she can give them a leg up. So she can help them. She wants them to connect with the divine. She wants them to connect with the archangels. She wants them to connect with her, the ancestor, so that she can help them. Look, there's a baby, like a cup. There's a cup there. So she's trying to connect with them. And that's a 4. What's at the bottom? Buy the book. The elephants. Doing things the way they should be done in tradition and order is what I'm hearing. In a timely manner, in tradition and order. And we have buy the book. Playing things by the book. What's happening? Break the chain. Ancestral patterns. Healing, rewriting the future. This has to do with her family. And look, it looks like the same kind of like how the baby elephants are following the older elephant. Look at the chain of people before her. She wants them to break free from the past. It's fine to keep family traditions and cultures, but there's certain things that do need to be broken. They need to break themselves free from. Okay? She's watching over them. Keepers of the earth, you're not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. She just keeps stressing that. So that wants to be seen. What else? Protection. She wants them to protect their energy. She wants them to get rid of any drama. And I think this is a general message. She wants us all to protect our energy during these times. But call back your power. Cut the cord. Soul retrieval. She wants them to take back their power. She's taking back all her power. That's what she's saying. She's taking back all her power. She's protecting them. Look, the ever-unfolding roads cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. She's trying to help them to see that, shift their perspective in life. The niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? She wants them to follow their intuition. That they know, like I'm hearing her say that they're gonna know. They feel her there. They're gonna know. Be open to that is what I'm hearing. Be open to it. She wants me to pull an ancestor card. This is interesting. So she's coming off as like as an ancestor, obviously. Even though she was young, she's like, I'm very much an ancestor. Move your body, dance, breathe, flow. She wants to dance. Something about water and island, maybe, because we have the water, like she's in an island. But like dance, and we have like some water around here in some of these cards. Look, we have imagine again with the moon. Something about a child. Look, there's an orphan child in this card. So I don't know. Something about a child is like really strong here. But look, dance. She wants them to dance. Maybe someone feels alone. Okay, but she's trying to connect with them. She wants them to dance. That's how you're going to channel her. Look. Child. I cannot make this up. She wants them to focus on this child. Like there's something about children. It says pregnancy, birth, and adoption. Maybe someone's going to adopt. I don't know. We did have the orphan here. Maybe someone's going to, I don't know. There's something about a child here. Pregnancy, birth, adoption. That's wild. What's underneath this? Take time out, siesta, recharge, rest. Gathering. Okay, like a peaceful, calm gathering. Okay, and rest. Nighttime vision. She's trying to communicate with them. Why does this one want to be seen? What is this? Enjoy music, instruments, sound, tone. I'm telling you, she wants to communicate and connect with them via music. What's under here? Notice the signs, investigate symbols, nature spirits. She's sending the message, music and dance. And something about a child, they need to rest to communicate with her and spend time together. Have courage. She's all about courage, strength, fearlessness, and warrior. She's protecting them. And look, remember we had that shaman card with the bear? Look, now we have a woman here with the bear. Look at that. And it says, remember who you are. Culture, resilience, beliefs. Something about the beliefs, wanting them to go even further back to what, like, I'm hearing go through your bloodline, ancestral. She wants them to look at their lineage and really look at what they truly believe in. Like, what do you believe in? Connect, shamanism, healing, connect to nature, connect with, like, maybe she wants them to eat more natural, healthy. But she wants them to connect with someone. Resilience, connect with the higher power. Yeah, you have the higher power card. Culture. But you can channel through music, receive messages through music. You can channel through dance and receive messages through dance. Nature spirits, elves, fairies, rock formations. Spending time in nature for sure. Yeah, connecting in nature. Something about nature for her is big. And we have upskill, work, career, crossroads. Something with her occupation. Look at the tree. And teaching. I think this is her mentoring. She's like trying to help them from the higher realms, but there's something about children here. Because these are a bunch of kids. Something about children. So, like, protecting, mentoring. I feel like she's with a child, like she's with an energy in the higher realms. And I don't know if she's prepping them to come here. I don't know. But there's something deeper here, and they're not telling me exactly what all it is. I'm going to get another card. I should end this reading because I don't know how this reading is going to stitch up with the other one because it's, like, super long. This card says back to life. I know it's kind of a creepy card, but look. It says back to life. Resurrected relationship situation. So resurrected relationship situation. Unresolved issues. Loose ends. Unfinished business. Yikes. With that court stuff and all of that. Okay. Something moved. But yeah, it's like this is back to life. Like it's a rebirth. She's like, look. It's almost like I'm hearing someone say, get it together. Like, get it together. They should have made that card so creepy. Okay, defeated. Feel nothing is going right. Lost. Sense of having lost. Overcome adversity. Yeah, them feeling like she had all this. And they're correct. She had all this power. She had all this regality, all this beauty, all this talent, kindness. And it's like, why did that happen? I'm still hearing that. Like, witch within. Connecting with your inner witch, amplifying your energy, manifestation rituals. She wants, now this is wild, but I'm hearing this specifically for her sister. She wants her sister or her siblings. Does she have a brother? How many siblings does she have, you guys? But it's like she wants, because we did have the prince and the princess. That's interesting. But she's wanting them to connect more with, like I said, traditional beliefs or something like that, or like connecting to like a shaman or a healer so that they can connect or heal or maybe connect with her. The bear is a protector. It also retreats like the hermit to rest, to go into hibernation every now and then. Take it easy. That's what I'm hearing. Far away. You can move far away, distant places, people, separation, breakup. She doesn't want them to be separated, but it's almost like they feel like, you know, like she feels like they're worlds apart, which technically it kind of is, like dimensions apart. But she's like, even though I'm far, I'm not far. Like she's still there. Okay. But she wants them to address any like blockages within their relationships. And be aware of people that they have around them. And we have dreaming. And ironically, Queen Nefertiti is very much in color here. And here she's in the snow, right? So it's like, I'm here. I'm so very much vibrant. I can visit you in the dream state. So pay attention to your dreams. Seeing beyond present reality. Pursue your dreams. So she's connecting, I'm telling you. And that's falling underneath the back to life, okay? So let me see what else. Give me one more. Friendship. Someone offering their support, someone close to you, your social circle. She wants them to protect themselves and be aware of the people they have around them, social circle. She also is trying to be there for them as a guide. Opening, this is a portal. I'm telling you guys. It says the first stage of something. Something is opening up, new possibilities. I'm telling you guys. That's that energy of that portal, that full moon, something happening on her birthday. And look, we have victorious, beating your competition, enemies, overcoming obstacles, success and power. So whatever's going on in court, it's going to be handled in a way that's fair for all, is what she's saying, even if they can't see it right away. And look, we have Horus here, which is protection. Very big on protection. And she's saying, like, they need to work on their... Wow. Yeah, they need to work on their foundation and protection. It's kind of making me think of, like, I don't know why I think that's her. It's making me think of Janet with the hoop and the earring. She said, I don't know why. But okay. Foundation. Focus on foundational skills, build a solid foundation, making lasting changes. So she wants them to focus on their foundation. But there's something powerful that's going to happen now. If it's not about the family having any issues, then this could be them being protected from someone who might be trying to get money or trying to get something that belongs to them, okay? Or something that was owed to them is what's coming through. Yeah, but it's something about money. I don't know why she wants me to get this. That's why that happened. She wants me to get this deck. Oh, gosh, if I can pick it up, you guys. Hold on. Okay. All right, Selena. It's like she wants me to sing her name. She likes that. You guys have to remember that angels like music. Archangels specifically like music, but she likes music. It's okay to change your mind. She's saying it's okay for them to change their mind. It's okay for change is what is she saying. What is this? Take it. Fake it till you make it. That's interesting. I just heard take it though. Fake it till you make it. Someone could be faking something. Business betrayal. Look, shaking hands with the devil. So she's warning them about that. And don't do that to each other. But there's something here. Perfect. Protect your money. Protect your money. We have that protection. She wants them to protect their foundation. Look at that card, you guys. Isn't that wild? Living it up. You made it. She's like, I think this is her saying she made it. Like, don't worry. Like, she's fine. She wants them to be happy. She wants them to protect what they have. It's time for a career change. So she may be wanting them to do something different. Like, she may be wanting them to figure out how they can take it to the next level in a safe way, but be aware. There could be an opportunity that's offered to them or several. She wants them to be aware of the opportunities they take, who they work with. Like, for example, that wealthy man could be like a CEO or somebody from a company or something that wants to do something with Selena, and maybe she's warning them of this person. I don't know, but she's like saying that's a separate message. She also wants them to keep the peace within the family, because she's saying even though she isn't there, everyone is still family. Ask for help. Like, she wants them to ask them for help. Ask God for help. Ask the angels for help. She said you have to believe. You have to believe. Yeah, study, do your homework. She wants them to do something, like to research something. Take their time. You have that wait card here too. So yeah, she wants them to take their time. You're about to land a badass job position. I feel like there could be opportunities that are going to present themselves to them. But they're going to have discernment to know what's what, because protect your money keeps coming out. Yeah, so she's protecting them. She's trying to get them the heads up on different things that are occurring now and things that will occur in the future, okay? And she wants them to take it one step at a time. Like, you know, even though there's change, she wants them to know that she's very much with them and that some things are concealed right now. But she's going to try to show them to them. Show it to them. And she's not that far, okay? She wants them to stop doubting. She's been with them. Like, if someone's been like, I wonder if that was her, that it was her. It was her. Crossroads, yeah. Crucial decision must be made. Moments of change. That's kind of what's happening here with them. Back to life. I'm telling you, she's like, I'm here. I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. I want to make sure everything's resolved. and that everyone's okay. It's almost like she's coming through as this like protective bear spirit. Like I'm protecting what's ours. Like very, you know how they say the mother bear? Like it's like very nurturing. Yeah, we do have a mother and child like this here. So I'm telling you, like, there's something here with that. I don't know, like, she's protecting them, watching over them, sending them wisdom and love and peace. Isn't that amazing? Like, so, I mean, I don't even know, like, what to say. It feels like that's very much the message. Is there anything else, Selena? Do you have any messages for the collective, for people who are watching this, you know, your fans, or anyone who may watch this? Do you have any messages for us, Selena? She showed me this card. Poised. Be poised. Like, she's, be confident. Have courageous. Be brave. Be bold. Follow your dreams. Have discernment. Follow your intuition. Protect your energy. Protect your resources. She's saying, it's crazy because, like, it's so positive, but she's also saying it's true. You can't trust everyone. Okay? Everything isn't what it seems. But do not live a life of fear. Do not live a life closed off from love. And don't fight over money, is what she's saying. Like, so much things to live for. There's so much to be happy for. And it's not that important. But do protect what's yours. But don't spend your life fighting over something. Share. She's big about community and looking out for each other. She really wants that message to come across, Buttercup. Give it sweet surrender. And I just heard give it time and sweet surrender. So she wants people to surrender their worries and fears, anxieties, because I know that's a lot, you know, what happened to her. She doesn't want people to be afraid about that. Prometheus, gifts of humanity. Share your gifts with the world is what I'm hearing. Share your gifts with the world. 1111 is also a message coming through. Black, dark, come out of darkness. But when I see black, I also think of protection. She's like, protect your energy. Work with the Archangel Michael. Yep, spirit, the hero's journey. That's her journey, the hero's journey. Follow your life path. Connect with the divine. Awaken your creativity. She wants you to create. Like, she's all about creating and moving forward and inspiring everyone and inspiring each other. Your love has aged. So, I mean, this is more of like her talking about the love that people still have for her over time. It's crazy because she showed me the shirts, like all these shirts, like the comeback where people were wearing the bands on the shirts. But she's like the shirt, she's making reference to all the like people wearing her face on their shirt. Like she's like seeing that. Neptune, voice of your muse. Being the muse of other artists, like she's like their muse. She knows Neptune is also isn't that connected to Pisces, if I'm not mistaken? It's like very dreamy, very imaginative, which we also have the Imagine card here. So she wants people to follow their dreams, like shoot for the stars, connect with your like intuition, and create. Fertile like that egg, and ground yourself, like bring your dreams into fruition. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of negative energy. Just protect your energy and have discernment. Lapis Lazuli, she's very royal. Enhance self-respect. Yeah, like get out there, respect yourself, go after what it is you want. Know that you're royal. That's that Queen Nefertiti energy. Shapeshift, myth and magic. That I connect that with that shaman energy. Something about shamanism, healing, indigenous tribes, communication, intuition, psychic ability, holistic healing coming through. Something about that is important. But animals as well. And purple, the intuition, the crown chakra. It's like she's saying something about an out-of-body experience. Like she's like, she wants them to know that she's still very much alive. It's something about that. Like she's still very much here. Like she's not in her body. Like she's a spirit. She's a soul who's able to be here, kind of shapeshift, kind of make her way through here. Okay, toughen your spirit. Yeah, she's strong. Strength. Okay, Firefly. What is this? Illumination. She's trying to enlighten them, give them messages, give them communication, knowledge, wisdom, generous energy. So she's here to help others. Like she's not one that's stingy or closed off. Like she's very friendly and sweet. So she wants to help like inspire other people. So I wouldn't be shocked if she goes to like other mediums and psychics, or if she lingers. I feel like she is going to linger a bit. She feels like a spirit that's kind of like she's here, she's there, she comes back, she talks a little bit, and she's like kind of like back and forth. I don't know if it's just because of the energy that we're in right now. Like, will this end after April? I'm not sure. Will it get stronger during the full moon for her birthday? Will I come back and do the reading? I don't know, you guys. Like, who knows what can happen? But if it's coming through strong here and her birthday is April 16th and that full moon is on April 16th, I don't know what's going to go down. Like, it's not anything negative, but it's like she's coming through strong already, right? We're not even at the full moon. She's really trying to communicate something. Wise owl. You cannot make this up. We talked about shapeshifters, shaman energy. We had all those owls with wisdom. And now it says inner wisdom, foresight. She's trying to show something. Foresight. Look at all that purple. Look at all that purple now. Myth, magic, foresight, inner wisdom, shamanism. She's trying to come through. It's nature, it's healing, it's communication with spirit. We have the spirit card. Spirits all around you. Like, all the spirits are all around you. Isn't that from Pocahontas or something like that? Like, the spirits are all around you. They're trying to speak with you. You had the grandmother with the tree. It's like, it's not, she wants you to be lighthearted, you guys. She wants to communicate. She said, I'm communicating like your ancestors never died. We're here. Sacrifice. That came through earlier. Euphoria and insight. Insight again. Clary sage. Cleansing. That's something about shamanism. Altar, they need, I don't know if they have an altar, but someone needs to light a candle. Okay, they need to light a candle and feed her, like give her her favorite food, put it there with her picture, like a shrine. Her family needs to do this, like someone close to her needs to do this, and just like give her, give her, like talk to God and whoever they believe in, and also send her love and just let her know, like talk to her as if they, talking to everyone else, like just let her know what's going on. She already knows, but like just the communication. Ignorance, mystery, smoke. She wants to show them what to see, like where to go, how to handle things. It seems like a lot of confusion right now. And we have the black and we have the smoke. So it's like in the dark, they're trying to see in the dark. Night vision. Remember, she's trying to show them. She's trying to help them. Yellow sand. Give it time. I said that earlier. Ruby rose. Loving your soul path. She's like, she loves her mission. Like she still kind of has she does have a mission. She's still working, like not working, but she's still like helping in the soul realms, okay, and spirit realms. Yeah, give it time. Things in due time. What's here? Sunflower, expansion, new opportunity. I'm telling you, she's expanding. She wants to help them. Sunflower, what's at the bottom? Create a sacred space. See that altar? I cannot make this up. She wants them to create a sacred space for her. I see someone going to like a temple or a church and kneeling and lighting a white candle and praying, like at a Catholic church or something like that. Like someone needs to connect with her and connect with God. Express more magic. Sky blue. It's all about like connecting with her. She's going to show up. Like there's some type of miracle she's trying to help push through. With the angels and, of course, with God and the Holy Spirit and the angels, she's trying to help them. And like anything can happen. Whoa, happy. Anything could happen. Like the impossible is possible. Okay. Like for real. Like this, I almost want to name it this. The impossible is possible. She's coming through, and April 16th is really big. And if you feel called to, play her music all day, dance, and just, send gratitude and send love to her and her family and her friends. Like send them, like pray for them, pray for them, and, pray for her and anyone connected to her, because grief, like I said, grief is hard, and it doesn't matter how long it's been, it's still hard. Okay. So she's letting them know that everything's going to be all right, but she wants them to have peace and understanding of each other and fairness and balance, equality, share, and protect each other, and create and dance and sing and have fun and maybe go on a vacation together. There's something she wants them to do together, and everything's going to be fine. She wants them to get creative and come together, and there's wisdom to be shared. That's that owl I was telling you about. It's blooming again. Something's blooming again, okay? So that's what I have. I want to thank Selena. I want to thank you, Selena, so much. I'm sending her so much love. I have so much respect for her. I want to thank my angels. I want to thank my spirit guides. I want to thank Archangel Michael for being present in this reading. Archangel Gabriel for being present in this reading. God, the Holy Spirit, God, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity and this gift and this blessing to be able to communicate and connect with such a beautiful soul. I'm wishing her peace and positivity. Holy Spirit, I pray that you continue to be here with me and to protect my energy. and to protect all of us who are watching this, Holy Spirit. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. I love you guys. I hope this is able to connect with the other video. I hope this is able to load. If you have nothing nice to say, please don't say anything at all. Just keep it moving, you guys. And let me know how you guys feel about this. If you notice any synchronicities, or if there anything matched up, if you're a fan, if you know more than I do. It's okay. If it's positive, leave it below, or do so. Leave messages that are respectful, okay? And, you know, I love you guys. Have a good one.